Hello. One moment while I get the game capture set up, because I totally remember to do that last time. Doop, doop, boop, boop. Okay, should be able to see it now. Hi. I promised to play this back in like April or something. And then that was right when I started my little unintentional hiatus for several months. But I haven't decided what I want to do for my next big games. I said, what the heck, let's finally play this and get through it. I've seen a bit of the gameplay. I know like how one or two of the puzzles work, but overall it seemed pretty cool and I'm excited to jump into it. Oh, jump straight into control. Nice. Oh, that is very sensitive. Motion sickness, that's uh wait, what? Under camera? Camera sensitivity. Okay, let's do that. It's very considerate of them to put in here. Wait, turn that down a little bit more. I know it's already close to as slow as it gets. Smidge higher. That seems fine. Alright, we got some mushrooms. And some kind of sunroom. Slash library. Slash greenhouse. Double check to make sure that my microphone is working. Okay, good. Don't want to go through that again. Not seeing any props to interact with anything. I'm not sure if I should be expecting that. Well. Oh. Alright, got an achievement. Alright, this is now an escape room. Oh, here we go. Lady Arabello, we're so happy to have you back at Botany Manor. Hope you had a lovely trip. In your absence, I'm afraid some things in the manor have deteriorated, though I can assure you we tried our best to keep things in order. I hope it doesn't affect your research too much today. Bennett. Text overlay. I'm gonna rotate it, nothing on the back. It says W and S work too, but they don't. Okay, so the manor's a mess. We have a parcel to Arabella Green, who is presumably me. Forgotten Flora, a herbarium by Arabella Green. Dear Arabella Green, thank you once again for submitting your book proposal, Forgotten Flora. Please send this empty herbarium back to us once you have completed your research, and we'll be in touch with a potential offer. Sincerely, Mayflower Publishing House. Okay, so this is our in-game guide, I suppose. Our start. Alright, there's nothing in here yet. Okay. That will surely change. Any other letters of interest? Doesn't look like it. Looking for a key somewhere. Presumably. Doesn't seem to be among the cacti or the fungi. Spacebar doesn't let me jump. No! It's the most essential form of transportation. Can I climb this? Doesn't seem that way. Oh, it's just unlocked now. Okay. Was there a key in the parcel and I just missed it? Oh, we've added a plant. Can I guess tab brings this up. Oh! Windmill wort. Anemone februa. I want to grow the windmill wort to filter the smoggy air in my conservatory, but I'll need to research its temperature requirements first. Clues. I haven't filled in all the clues for this plant. There's a seed packet in the conservatory. We start filling several things out. Oh, we're in the vestibule. Okay, I found the seeds. That's a good start. Lovely animation. Potting instructions. Place pot on saucer, add soil to pot, plant a seed, water the seed. Simple enough. Seed inventory. Nope, nope. Oh, inspect. Okay, place pot in saucer, dirt in pot. Oh, plant the seed, water the seed. Immediately sprouts. Although we haven't figured out the temperature requirements yet, so presumably that's a thing. Oh. Okay. Somerset falls victim to industrial smog. I can barely see. Horse bus drivers refuse to work in these conditions. Somerset Gazette. A photo of... Oh, postcard from Marianne. Dearest Arabella, on my hike I came across windmillwort, a flower that only grows in Sicily. Some locals told me the flower has air purifying qualities, but due to its bespoke temperature requirements, the plant rarely blooms. Maybe the flower could help the smog pollution in your conservatory. Your friend and peer, Marianne. Bet she didn't tell me what temperature it was in Sicily. Important clues get added to the herbarium where you can assign them to plants. If you're stuck, tracking clues can help you organize and validate your research. Cool. Heat vent. Ah. Oh, so presumably that heats that, and I'll put the plant in here. Pieces are falling into place. Man, it is smoggy in here. Holy cow. Hope this is a powerful plant. Oh, ideal soil temperatures for Mediterranean wildflowers. Grassland, meadow, coastal, volcanic, and woodland. Oh, windmillwort is a volcanic flower. So we need to be 60 degrees. Okay, so is that going to automatically get added? Yep. I wonder if that's just a way of them telling you that you have everything that you need. One thing I noted... Well, let's see what happens here first. Whoop! Got an achievement for growing that. Oh, that is an extremely powerful flower. Okay. Immediately cleared up all smog in the entire building. Windmillwort naturally grows in volcanic soil, which is why it requires a soil temperature of 60 degrees Celsius. The bud contains air purifying qualities, so the flower can filter its environment from dense smog. Helpful. But yeah, one thing I noticed when I just saw a little bit of the gameplay before is that it seems like obviously you're intended to like solve the puzzles, you know, gather clues and apply logic and such, but it seems like most of them can also just kind of be brute forced. Like if I just couldn't figure that puzzle out for some reason, I could just change the temperature, hit the vent, change the temperature, hit the vent, and just do that until it worked. So if you get stuck on a puzzle, there is a way out. All right, off to our garden. This is probably locked. Nope. Alright, so we now have just a ton more territory to explore. Interesting art style. It's kind of low detail, but is this good? I'm tagged as Coral Island. I shouldn't be. Hold on, stream information. I am. Ow. Not any manner. I changed my stream my go live notification and my title, and forgot to change the. Let me change my tags. I don't know if Botany Matter has a tag, but Botany Matter. Thank you for telling me. I would not have noticed until the stream was over. Also, hi Danielle, how's it going? Didn't ping Discord. I did not. I also probably didn't ping the other servers that I meant to post in. Look, I got like 3 hours of sleep, so that's my excuse. Nope, I didn't post there, and I didn't post there. I did post on Blue Sky though, right? Yes, okay. Alright, back to it. Professional streamer, by the way. Get in here? Nope. You look special. But you're not. At least not yet. Oh, that went straight to the beginning. Yeah, I guess maybe we can get through there. There's no door symbol, so I'm wondering if this is just at the border of the map. Currently busy researching. Please leave all deliveries in the gatehouse and ring the bell, Arabella. Have a key to the garden entrance. Botany Manor, home of the Green family. I keep hitting tab to try and back out of those. It's Valheim instincts. Oh, I can run. Nice. Let's look around here first before we move on to the garden or wherever it was. Oh, there's the manor. Is there anything out here, or is it all more or less decorative? Oh, we have a bench. Lovely. Got an achievement for sitting down. The achievements feel very participation trophy-esque so far. Drawings from nature. Can I read it? I cannot. Okay. Okay, I guess this whole area is here to be pretty. Which it exceeds at, but... Let's go... I guess we're just using this key to get into the garden. Hey, it's the aforementioned Botany Manor. Alright, is it gonna be locked? Nope, you just walk right in. Awesome. Wait, more flowers. Oh, it's just, I guess it's just kind of a standard flower growing station. There's probably a bunch of them. Have a duck? Heck yeah. Achievement, inspect a duck. Awesome. This is open. Everything's open. 2 survivors of adversity. Lady Arabella Green, I'm pleased to let you know that your family tree is complete, carefully tracing your history of your lineage. As per your request, I've altered the customary presentation, now displaying the maiden names of the ladies in your family rather than their current names acquired through marriage. Should you require any further adjustments or have additional inquiries, I remain at your service. Yours, Robert Hinchley, genealogist. Know what you're going to watch since you want to play this game? Totally fair. You've only missed one puzzle so far. Okay. There's people here. I'm sure that'll come up later. Bugs, paintings, flowers. Great Western Railway, Taunton to London Paddington. Issued for return journey first class, elderly discount applied, 9th July 1890. Oh, we have a very dead tree in here. We have a chair that we can sit in. Peak gameplay. No, peak gameplay was inspecting the duck. Travel by train to Dartmoor all the year round. Home to breathtaking sights. Hound Tor, Wistman's Wood, Becky Falls. The Dartmoor line. But is there a dog to pet? I don't know. That's unknown so far. Kitchen is locked. Pyrophiles. Fire has the potential to be among the most devastating forces of nature. Despite this, humans have developed the ability to invent, wield, and attempt to manage it. Meanwhile, certain species in the plant kingdom have evolved to adapt and flourish in the face of fire. In areas where forest fires occur frequently, pyrophiles have learned to rely on fire as a crucial part of their life cycle. Facts about pyrophiles. Their seeds typically possess tough shells. Some pyrophiles only bloom when surrounded by smoke aromas from their natural habitat. Good to know. Hedgehog. Right, back terrace is locked. Painting room is locked. Anything up here? No. It's a very high up mirror. Arabella's parents. Lovely. Another open door. Oh! We have Fulguria, Ulex fulgurus. I came across the Fulguria when I was caught in a terrible thunderstorm. I'm interested to learn more about his growth requirements. Do I have any clues? No. Okay. Dartmoor and pyrophiles. Apparently I know this is a pyrophile. Can I actually see these or no? Okay. Blurry photograph. Dark photograph. Well-lit photograph. Ah. Okay. We're going to do chemistry. Awesome. My journal has... I guess they're just roots placed on it. I thought it was somehow growing something. Horse. The art of painting in oil and fresco, which I also cannot read. Is this? Nope, okay. Thinking that might lead back to the main hall, but nope. Alright, I'm going to stop sitting in all the chairs that I see. Botanical folk tales. Some ancient Celtic tribes practiced a coming-of-age ritual. This meant that when someone was considered old enough, it was time to prove themselves worthy of staying in the tribe. One of these rituals involved picking a flower in the woods, though not just any flower, of course. The gatherer had to find a Fulguria, where this flower is known to only bloom during thunderstorms. Keeping a cool head while lightning flashes were striking left and right of you was considered the ultimate test of courage. Okay, so it's Celtic. Good to know. That's probably a clue. Oh, I have two. Okay. So it needs flashes of lightning. Arabella and Elizabeth. I'm going to be checking the backs of everything for little hidden notes and keys and stuff. Speaking of keys. Alright, back terrace. Good to know. This is Watson's Flash Powder. Empty. Lady Arabella. These past weeks I've been seeing lots of bright flashes coming from the back room of your house. It scares my cows immensely as I think a storm must be coming. My milk production has taken a hit because of this, and if you enjoy fresh milk in your morning cup of tea, I'd advise you to keep the flashes to a minimum. Farmer Charles. Sorry about that, Charles. Apparently my fault. Huh? Cameras and such. I think I see what we're doing. Oh. I was expecting a flash. Even says lumen on it. Is this... It's not plugged in? It's plugged into the camera. Oh, we'll figure that out. Oh, flash fighter. Oh, he's smart. Glasses. Can I put them on? Nope. Your new Lumen photographic flash lamp. Instructions. Fill the container with flash powder. 2. Close the container. 3. Press the button connected to the camera and the Lumen flash lamp. 4. Witness a bright flash. Better results guaranteed. Lumen flash lamps, 45 Bond Street, London. Okay, we just... Oh, we're going to have to make flash powder with the chemistry set, aren't we? No, I'm going to need some kind of chemistry book for that. Is that everything in here? None of these books are relevant. Nope. Maybe there's something on the back terrace? Or something I missed over here? Okay. I don't think I'm missing anything here. This was about painting. Cool, let's check the back terrace. Or we can go upstairs. Let's do that. Library hall with a combination lock on it for some reason. Yeah, you gotta really carefully lock up your library hall. This blocked by tree. This tree doesn't look like it's gonna put up a lot of resistance, but maybe we don't want to bust it up. This is a plant game after all. Okay, let's check out the back terrace after all. It goes this way. That's the kitchen. Here we go. Uh-huh. Yeah, it's locked. No way I could get in here. Can I have that sandwich? No? Okay. The book, Flowering Plants of Great Britain, Anne Pratt, which I also cannot read. Unfortunately, I cannot just leap over the the edge here. No jumping in this game. Tragic. Seed log. Summaries of seeds I gathered this year and the location I found them at. Cow parsley, Blackdown Hills, poppy, Cheddar Gorge, buttercups, Steert Marshes, ash plume, Wisman's Wood, wood anemone, Wolford Combe, wild thyme, Fullbone Wood, foxglove, Ford Abbey. I kinda wish I could take these with me. That seems like I'm gonna need it. Oh, hey! Ash plume. This might be a tough case to crack. Well, I know. Oh, are these? Oh, do I? Okay, so these are not. All right. I thought all the clues. It was only popping up relevant clues. All right. Well, I could, definitely the seed log and Ira files. But I guess these are not necessarily. That one's good. These ones, no. Maybe not. Letter from farmer, yes. Flash powder bottle, yes. Flash lamp, yes. Clues may not be correct, yeah. I'll have to go look at some of the stuff I've found. Like those pictures, see if they look relevant. Oh, but this was ash plume, Wispin's wood. That'll probably be relevant later. Let me take some notes. Wispin's wood. I wonder if I can see something real quick. Does that let me? No, still mute stuff when I tab out. Doubt that's actually a lot of settings. Okay. Tragic. Oh well. You think the photos would be what? I'm gonna have to. Oh, you think that would be a clue for the one flower I have? Looking at audio not cut out? Yeah, if I alt tab to take notes, it'd be nice if it. Was there an audio settings that I just? Oh, I did. No, it's just these. Okay. My dear friend Arabella, a friend of mine visited the Americas and brought back a pair of fabulous gray squirrels. They are the latest trend in garden decoration. All my neighbors have sent for them as well. It was a great investment. The two squirrels have now started a big family, and my garden is full of the darling little critters. One thing I did not notice is that I haven't seen a red squirrel in my garden for some time now. How odd! You must visit soon and see the squirrels for yourself. Ever yours, Grace. Rosewood House, 5th of May, 1890. Not sure if that's going to be a clue, but I guess we'll see. Maybe I'll have to drive off some red squirrels at some point. Formal garden is locked. Want help with the seed glue? Nah. I'll figure it out. Oh. I have the kitchen key. Hazel Patterson, kitchen notes. Thursday. Jimmy broke another mortar. That boy really needs to learn how to grind spices without breaking down my kitchen. Lady Arabella may not... Oh gosh, my brain. Lady Arabella may not be best pleased with me asking for a new one. The last mortar took years to be sorted. She's so scatterbrained, always off with her fancy research trips. Shopping list. Flour, eggs, milk, leeks, potatoes, carrots. Okay. Is that just telling me that we don't have a mortar? Maybe it's just little environmental details. All right. Oh, what was this door? This is it's just locked. Okay. Turn more pages? No, I tried. Okay, let's go check out the kitchen. Hopefully I keep my chemistry books in there. It's the painting room. This was the pyrophiles thing. Oh, we have a bunch of weights. Mysterious symbol. Okay. Got a puzzle in there. What's the... There we go. Blessed is this kitchen by grace and holy light. May all those who enter find comfort and a respite. Blessed is the hearth with laughter and with cheer. May the love shared here be held forever dear. To those who serve the Lord, who seek their sanctuary, remember the year of construction, for this, friends, is the key. That last one didn't quite flow as well as the first two stanzas. Year of construction. Gifted by Nicholas Owen. Society of Historians, Southwest Group, monthly lecture open to all society members. The history of Dartmoor, given by a residential natural history professor. The professor will present how the moor was once covered in majestic forests and woods, how early settlers came to the area and cleared most of the trees for pasture using fire as their method of choice. It promises to be a fascinating story of how the moorland we know and love today came into existence. Okay, so I guess maybe if something was in Dartmoor, let me note, Dartmoor, forest cleared by fire. Might find a pyrophile seed. Related to that, here's our busted mortar. Okay. Kindling. University College London, June 1853. Dear Lady, we received your letter applying to study botany at our College of Natural Sciences, along with your enclosed drawings. We do not at present and have never admitted women to study at the college. Botany is a serious science conducted in laboratories and lecture halls. By all means, continue to pursue your hobby tending to your garden and domestic space where it may be appreciated. Positions at the college are reserved for serious scholars whose studies will go on to be well utilized in a career in botanical experimentation. Therefore, with all politeness, we do not offer these valuable positions to amateurs who should otherwise be taken up by genuine academics. Signed, Professor John Altringham. You can see why this is in the kindling bin. Can I burn it? Guess not. Hate this dude? Yeah. Hi, Kelly. Thanks for lurking. Hope you're having a good day. Good to see ya. More doors. The ancient oaks stand tall in Wispen's wood. Covered in moss, they withstood the test of time, though none can tell the sorrows that did befell those trees in Wispen's wood. Duck! Porcelain duck. I feel like those ones are just little fun things to find. To someone special. Dearest Hazel, I picked you some roses from the garden to cheer you up. When you're done with your work in the kitchen, would you like to meet me for a cup of tea in the back garden? The pond is lovely this time of year. Warm regards, Mr. Bennett. Yeah, I can't get back there. I want the book. No! Okay, oak logs, maple logs, cherry logs, birch logs. I don't think I have a seed for this yet, but some clues are lining up, because I'm pretty sure that poem described the oaks of Wispen's wood. Yeah, the ancient oaks. And we know that Wispen's wood was, or no, Dartmoor forest was cleared by a fire. Is Wispen's wood where Dartmoor used to be? Or the other way around? Handbook of Household Food Preservation. Chapter 4, Home Smoking and Curing. Using the home smokery. The type of wood used in your smokery is of great importance, though which one to pick depends entirely on your personal tastes and preferences. Burning wood from different types of tree produces different smoke aromas. This is due to different chemical compositions in each type of smoke and has a great impact on the flavor of your smoked food. So in summary, choose your wood logs with care. So I guess once we find out what kind of seed was in Wispen's wood, we're going to smoke it to open it. I suppose we have. And I guess it seems like this is probably it. I'll go ahead and put these in here for now. Poem, smoking book. A Dartmoor poster? Okay. What is this? Smoked food. All this food, and we can't eat anything. Oh, the poem was the kitchen blessing? Said servant hall. Because there's the one poem about, like, you know, get the date of the founding, and then there's the one about the oaks of Wistman's Wood. Not seeing any other clues in here, except for the smoked food. Is that a clue? No? Okay. Do I have seeds? Or rather, access to my seed bins. Huh? Why did the letter E just float across my screen? Huh? Is that for the door? Okay. Anything about this being Wistman's Wood? I assume that's the connection. Oh, did I read this? Hazel's priceless recipes for the home, farm, workshop, and every department of human endeavor. Roasted chestnuts. This is a simple recipe perfect to warm those cold winter nights. You can use any edible chestnuts, they're easily foraged. The main difficulty with chestnuts is that they have a tough shell, but luckily they're easy to crack open with the help of fire. Simply place the nuts in a pan above the fire and wait until you hear a pop. This means your chestnuts are nicely roasted and ready to eat. There's a clue about that somewhere? Yeah, that's kind of what I presumed. I think it might have said that on that poster, but I don't remember it specifically. Do we have chestnuts in here? Oh, actually, ooh, I bet. Instead of chestnuts, we're going to roast one of those seeds to crack it open under heat and then use the smoke to make it blossom. Aventor Wistman's Wood. Okay. Oh, that they advertised the woods that apparently got burned down, but that confirms it. It's still locked. Did I get another key? No. Where are my seed things? Is that one? I think that's one. So let's grab... What is this? Ash plume? Is that you? Can I take a seed? Do I have to do that first? There we go. I kind of figured I'd have to toss the seeds into the pan first, but I guess I can toss the whole pot. Boop. Ta-da! Oh, got an achievement for germinating the ash plume. Now let's see. Where can I put you? There. Grab an oak log. We can inspect it. Yes, yes. Very fine oak log. Very fine indeed. Toss that in here. Do we have to close the door so the smoke actually concentrates? No. Okay. All right. Phoenix of the forest. Grow the phoenix of the forest. Okay. The ash plume is a pyrophile, evolved to survive harsh forest fires. Its seed cracks open with extreme heat, and afterwards the oak smoke from its habitat indicates it's safe to bloom. Alright, any other... I feel like the Dartmoor... Oh, this probably was the last clue. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I was thinking this was that snobby letter about that douchebag at the university, but no, it's the other one. Okay. So we still need to... Is that... I guess the photographs were, Oh, you know what? I'm not sure if I looked at the back of the photographs. I wonder if they had, like, research notes on them. Oh... Remember where that was. Where was I? Where were they? You're in one of the side rooms, right? It's over there. It's in here. It's like all these clues seemed clustered together. That's the folklore book. Now, were they like out in the hall though? Front hall near staircase? Yeah. Here they are. Ah, all right. Camera experiment 1, 10:05 8090. Purchased a new camera and a flash lamp to document my flowers. The picture looks a little blurry though. I'll have to investigate the camera settings. This picture is so dark, impossible to see the flower. I can't believe how quickly I've run out of that incredibly expensive flash powder. I'm very pleased with this picture. Looks like I'm getting the hang of the camera. Okay, so this is December 5th. I don't know if there's... So there must be some kind of like notebook or something that indicates... I don't know. These things explode, right? I have no idea. Let's just dump it out. That back. I was kind of hoping grabbing them might, like, I don't know, give me some kind of clue pop-up. Is there something near the camera that I just didn't see? I feel like I've got to have access to the last clue, and I'm just not seeing it somewhere. So as... Oh, does this just... Oh, derp. Okay. Chemical composition. Potassium and magnesium, 2-to-1. Just need to turn around more things. I turn around everything except the things that have clues on them. Potassium. Potassium. Magnesium. I guess we just dump this into the the flash powder canister? No? Into the box. Okay. Okay, that's loaded. Let me go grab a... Oh! Play harpsichord. Alright, got an achievement for that. Lovely. Get back. And then let's go grab a seed. It's nothing. From... I think they're out here, right? Yeah. So this would be... Doop, doop, doop. I guess. Perfect. Then let there be light. Ah. Grow the Fulguria. Ulex fulguris. The Fulguria only grows during thunderstorms where the flashes of lightning provide the bright light the flower needs to bloom. Because of its dangerous growing conditions, not many people have witnessed its beauty. Okay, Oh, gatehouse delivery. I was literally just about to say, like, so now what? I've kind of gone everywhere. orchard key. And this is just... Oh, dear Lady Green, we are pleased to deliver a new key for your orchard gate. We hope you are enjoying the gate. Don't hesitate to visit again should you need further metalwork or decoration for the manor. Sincerely, John Babbage. Letter from Ironmonger. Ding. Alright, let's go find the orchard. Hey, Misa, how's it going? Good to see ya. Alright, so that's 3 flowers down. Is the orchard this? I don't know if I spotted this before. It's locked from the other side. Doing good? Good to hear. I'm doing alright. I'm pretty tired. But other than that, I'm okay. Got some tea to help keep me propped up for the stream, and then probably go to bed early tonight. Are you on less than 3 hours of sleep? Oh no, that's about where I am. I'm around 3 or 4. Let me check the map. So I just had 3 cups of coffee at work, and now mainlining a little bit of extra caffeine from tea while I'm here. I'm not seeing about... I'm not just missing the orchard, am I? Is there grounds? This is probably better. 5. Right there, so it's just to the right of the mansion. Looks like out that way from the fountain. Insomnia sucks, but you're used to it? Yeah. Actually had a night a few days ago where I just got literally 0 sleep. Just had to go to work, pound coffee, and then just passed out when I got home and slept for 15 hours. Here we go. And that just happens, you know, every month or two. Just have a night where I just refuse to get to sleep. From the desk of Arabella Green. Dear niece, I've gathered a selection of my cherished toys and books, among them my beloved Piggy. I highly recommend the nursery rhymes as they are charming as well as educational, though I'll take no offense should they put your little ones straight to sleep. With all my affections, Auntie Arabella. No clues on the back. How's the sound, by the way? Because I feel like it kind of swells to a little bit louder than I'd like. I'm not sure if it's like drowning me out or anything. You know how those days are? Yeah. You just make it through them so that you can go collapse when you're done. Right. A treasury of nursery rhymes. The Wolf Glove. High on the mountaintop so steep, grows a flower that's hard to keep. Its petals delicate and bright, whistling in the wind with all their might. The mountaineers who climb up high listen for the whistle as they try to find their way amidst the snow and reach the summit, cheeks aglow. With every step they hear it loud, the wolf gloves howl clear and proud, guiding them through paths unknown to reach the summit and call it home. Okay, grows on mountains. Good to know. Presumably that's our next flower. Oh, speaking of which, just need to find its seeds somewhere. Oh, this is open. They open up a lot of paths at once. Heritage Orchard and Preservation of Endangered Apple Varieties. Cannot be read. Biscuits and apples, appropriate. Several types of apples. Cider making and apple blending. Sugar, tannins, and acid values given per single apple. And a whole bunch of different types. Okay. There's even more of them. Can I tell what these are? No, we just call it apple. Okay. Oh, well, here we go. Good. I'm sure I'll have to consult that later. Even more apples. Oh, it's a press for cider, I assume. Alright, so we're gonna have some kind of puzzle that involves using that chart and that chart to get something out of these apples. Sugar levels or tannin levels or something like that. No seeds so far. Let me just double check to make sure I didn't just walk past them. I think all I saw were apples and those charts, though, and the press itself. Okay, have to find this somewhere else. More stuff. Specimen red campion. Microscope slide. Some green cells on it. Foxglove. Are those sketches exactly the same? Not quite. The foxglove is just a little pointier. Primrose with round blobular cells. Hyacinth with kind of brick-like cells. Spring dance shrub. More pointy. Pixie tears. They're just like hexagons with no chlorophyll. Bluebells. And cradle ferns. Tincture of iodine, Witter and Company chemists. Perfect for preparing microscope slides. And advances in botanical science, chloroplasts. In the world of plants, the sun is the ultimate source of energy. Chloroplasts, small organelles inside the cells of a plant, are responsible for capturing the light from the sun and converting it into sugar through photosynthesis. However, not all plants have chloroplasts. Some plants rely on organic matter for their energy and do not photosynthesize. They have lost their chloroplasts over time and instead adapted to obtain energy by absorbing sugars through their roots. It is therefore recommended to add a certain amount of sugar to the soil when cultivating these particular plants. Okay. So we're going to get a plant, pixie tears presumably, and then use that cider press to put sugar in the soil. Grow it that way. Remember pixie tears. Oh. Orchard mosaic. Lovely. Not sure how many things like this are supposed to be like a clue to some other puzzle, or if they're just decorative. And drink of water real quick. Okay. An Illustrated History of England for Scholars, Advanced Classes, and the Discerning Reader by A.E. Strickland. Priest holes. Back in the Middle Ages, during the reign of Queen Elizabeth, all Catholics were persecuted by law. Therefore, some houses built secret rooms in case they needed to hide a priest that was visiting their family home. Many of these so-called priest holes were designed and owned by Nicholas Owen. Only the owner of the house and Nicholas himself knew about the location. Because of this, it is thought that there may be many undiscovered priest holes throughout England to this day. Alright, letter from historian, Willow Lodge, Rowan Park. Lady Arabella, thank you for inviting me to Botany Manor last Monday. As historian, I found it wonderful to see an authentic medieval manor, especially one as beautiful as yours. I apologize again for not being able to locate the priest hole in your house, although I'm convinced it exists and we will find it one day. It won't be easy, they tend to be hidden well and sometimes require elaborate mechanisms to be opened. Kind regards, Professor Pennyworth. A much friendlier professor than the last one we had correspondence with. Letter from Builder. Lady Arabella, I have received your request for repairs to the roof of your garden tower. Alas, I must confess that I am not the man to undertake this task. It may have escaped your notice that the tower in your orchard is known to locals as the Turbulent Tower. It is believed that a poltergeist dwells within its walls. Legend says that the spirit is evil and brings ferocious winds upon anyone who dares enter the tower. I don't want to provoke the wrath of this ghost, and I advise you to refrain from meddling with the tower. Willie, the Builder. Willie, you weenie. Some path down there. I'm going to poke around over here first, though. Plenty of apples. Advice letter. Dearest Arabella, how are you getting on in your garden? I hope it's not getting to be too much for you on your own these days. Our mutual friend mentioned that you've been struggling to germinate the ash plume. Have you tried making sure that there's fresh compost in the pot? Stubborn seeds often need that to grow. I'll visit you sometimes and perhaps find a way to crack the seed for you. I can show you the book I've been working on at the same time. Yours sincerely, Charles Tucker, Esquire. That's the one we already popped open, right? Yeah, okay, so that's not actually a clue. Seeds? Seeds! Pixie Tears. Yeah, this is the one that I was looking at. This flower is closely associated with orchards. I wonder why. Ah, so... Nursery Rhyme is about the mountain thing. Apple blending, cider apples, microscope slides, chloroplast books. And I think these two might be for a different flower. They both have to do, like... I don't know, we'll see. They kind of both have to do with height, I think, because you have, like, mountains and then the tower. Notes on soil additives. Sometimes I need to add extra nutrition to the soil. I found the following amounts to work best with my different pots. Oh gosh, okay. Alright. I'll have to remember that. Different pots. Okay, this is... Does this have to do with this? Okay. That's kind of odd. I don't think I've gotten any clues as to, like, how much sugar to add. Hmm. Can I undo these? No, I assume those set in because you're done. Oh, I do have wolf glove. Oh, wolf glove. Okay. I didn't realize this got... I thought that the flowers didn't get added until you picked up the seeds, but I guess not. Well, I guess hypothetically I have everything I need for that last... Well, at least for one of the flowers. Don't I need a special pot for it, though? I guess not. This is the wrong way. Let's go find that apple press and see what we can do. Oh, I know. I guess if we assume that's the right pot, we can use that chart to decide how much sugar to give it. That was over here. $97 grams, I think. So, how do we get 97 grams? Oh boy. 7, is there 30? Yeah. So we get Knobby Russet, Cat's Head, and Merlin's Mist. Knobby Russet, Cat's Head, Merlin Mist. Knobby Russet, that one's pretty obvious. Cat's Head. It's green with little bumps on the bottom. There you are. And Merlin's Mist. It's the very brightly colored one. Now let's see if this works. Alright, I think we nailed it. Pixie Tears. Oh, hey guys. It's kind of popped up. Pixie Tears, Oxalis Phasma. The pixie tears no longer contain chloroplasts, which are organelles responsible for photosynthesis. Instead, the pixie tears obtains sugar through the roots, which it commonly finds in apples from orchards. Tears obtains felt weird to say. Okay. And I bet that other path that I didn't go down yet will take me to the tower and more clues for the wolf glove. And there's the tower. I guess it's a pretty easy bet when I'm right next to the very tall landmark. Animals. I have an anemometer, which... oh, it's broken. Presumably measures wind? Ooh. Oh. You can pop open windows in the tower. Mountaineer, go to the top of the tower. I guess that's kind of a... that achievement itself is a bit of a hint. Got caught sipping my tea. I don't know why, I just kind of assumed hitting go down would just take me all the way down to the bottom. Alright, let's go find the clues for this tower. Oh yeah, we found our poltergeist. It's just the wind going in through the windows. Here's our flower batch. I don't think I found... no. Tower wind research. Test 1 of 6. Wind speed of 35 feet per second on the 3rd floor. 50 feet per second on the 2nd floor. 45 on the 4th. 20 on the 1st. 40 on the 4th. 25 on the 5th. Somehow my anemometer broke. I hope there isn't a poltergeist in the tower after all. Okay. Good notes. Probably stick them there. The Mountaineer's Guide to Alpine Exploration. 2nd edition issued by the Alpine Club. Be sure to wear correct gear when climbing. The winds in the Alps can be fierce and changeable. It is advised to wear thick, warm clothing and sturdy boots with a good grip. Wind speed and pressure in the Alps by location. We have Mount Blanc, Matterhorn, Jungfrau, Zugspitze, Eiger, Watzmann, Mount Weisshorn, Triglav, Gran Paradiso, and Mount Ventoux, with apologies to anybody who speaks any of the languages that these mountains are based off of. Okay, so we need to compare these wind speeds with this notebook, but we do still need the seed. And I guess we need to know where the seed comes from. I don't think we know that. Seed isn't around here, right? I don't want to go exploring a different area if I just walked past the seed. I don't think I've... yeah, I think I'm good. Yeah, I don't think that rhyme, or the nursery rhyme mentioned where the seed comes from. Just, I think it just said in the mountains. Ooh. Got a painting room key. Note about stairs. Lady Arabella, as you can see, the staircase of the orangery collapsed in your absence. I've already written to the builder in the hope he wants to sort it out, though as you know, he can be difficult to pin down. I do apologize if this is getting in the way of your research. I don't suppose you can find another way to the bottom level. Okay. Thanks for letting me know. Envelope with stamp. To Arabella Green, Botany Manor, Somerset. from Natty Golding. Letter from Natty. Dearest Arabella, we made it to the Alps. We are so sad that you couldn't join us this time, but we understand you're busy creating your herbarium. Yesterday we were lost on a hike until suddenly we heard a strange whistling tune. We followed the sound and soon enough we discovered it was coming from a tiny flower. If only you'd been there to tell us what kind of flower it was. Your loving friend always, Natty. Doesn't say where she was hiking, right? Oh, the Alps. Well, I mean, that whole letter was all of the Alps, right? So that's not actually specifically helpful. Fine weather, envelope with stamp. Letter about Alps. Envelope with stamp. I wonder if this is, right. This might actually be a clue itself. So, goat with a star over it. That might specify, exactly which mountain. Oh, this just links back here. Can I just drop down? No? Okay. There's seeds down there, though. No! Oh, is that... Yeah, that's a weird symbol that I found on a wall. So I bet there's like a secret door somewhere. Not here, though. Oh, I have the key to the painting room. Looks Capricorn-ish? Yeah. Also, hey, Copy Barista San, how's it going? I've seen you here and there. I've lurked in your streams a couple of times watching you play the kanji learning game. I think you know a bit more than I do. But hey, how's it going? Hope you're having a good day. Always welcome a fellow capybara VTuber around. All right, research team photograph. Meadow Orchids, research team 1862. Professor John Montague, Anne Montague, Robert Brown, Arabella Green. Oh, this is me. Invitation field trip. Dear Miss Green, your research proposal on the structure of coastal plants was of quaint interest. We have no plans to fund a small project like this, but perhaps if you are set on botanical fieldwork, you could assist Professor Montague in his work on British meadow orchids. I'm sure your natural aptitude for domestic duties would be much appreciated. Might I also recommend John Lindley's book, Ladies' Botany, or A Familiar Introduction to the Study of the Natural System of Botany. It's an elementary book for unscientific readers, and one I have heard is a suitable amusement for ladies such as yourself, being about a mother who wishes to teach her children about plants. Respectively, Doubt, John W. Surtees. Well, screw that guy, but apparently she did go on that trip. Meadow orchids. Thanks for dropping by. Conjuring Guide is a lifelong mission. Yeah, I'm getting that feeling. I've had a lot of downtime at work recently, so I've just been spending like 30 to 60 minutes a day doing reviews on WaniKani. It's a long process. Banner floor plan. I wonder if that priest hole is on here. Or if there's like a gap where it could be. Maybe? I'm not sure if the dashed out rooms are just like roofs or what. Oh, wait, constructed 1593. There was that one poem that wanted me to like note the date of the building or something like that, so we now have that. Discarded poem. My dearest Arabella, in gardens fair, you grace the scene, a flower rare. Your presence beams with radiant light, a lily's charm so pure and white. Your hands like petals soft and fine, in tender touch, a love divine. And in your eyes a brilliance glows, as daisies fair in spring's repose. Oh, how I long to have you near, to cherish you, my heart's sincere. Like roses freshly cut, you'd be the trophy of my home with glee. You know, I feel like you were doing all right until that last line. Lady Arabella does not seem like the trophy kind of person. Got more paintings, some better than others. When he calls solid to get a foundation of kanji, good. That's kind of what I felt. with other Japanese apps, like I feel like a lot like Duolingo, obviously I haven't had a great experience with that, and then just some other ones, like their approach to kanji is just kind of throw it at you and be like, here, memorize this. It's like, okay, that's kind of hard without any context. So I just appreciate that Wanikani just starts with simple kanji and builds up rather than this being like the most useful words. Botanical painting. Okay. And it also just seems fairly well paced. I feel like it. I don't know. I've had trouble keeping up with it sometimes, but it's better than a lot of other apps for sure. Note about scale. Lady Arabella, I was wondering if I could join Mr. Bennett into town later this afternoon. Join Mr. Bennett into town. Okay. Later this afternoon to place an order for a new kitchen scale. The one we have is rather ancient, and I'm afraid it's not suitable for measuring flour to make my delicate or delicious scones. If you could let me know your decision before the afternoon, that'd be lovely. In your service, Mrs. Patterson. Oh, symbology, a study wherein the discerning reader will find a history of the use of religious and folkloric symbols throughout the art of the world. Published by Edwards and Company Publishing and Supply Company, Museum Street, London. Religious symbols. Where is Capricorn? I already know what we're looking for. It's only 2 pages. Oh no! Agnus Dei, Catholicism. That's the symbol on the wall that we found. My impulse is that the rest of these are just a mess to hide the Agnus Dei in, but we've got the Triskelion of Neolithic, Taijutsu of Taoism, Star and Crescent of Islam, Wheel of Dharma of Buddhism, Star of David of Judaism, Ik Onkar of Sikhism, and Om of Hinduism. Flower painting in watercolor. Can't read it. This couldn't be interacted with, right? Just zoomed in on. Interesting, it doesn't look like she was painting any of the plants in here. None of them have these drooping leaves. Not sure if that's a clue or not. Did we find any, like, actual clues in here? Maybe that might be relevant to another flower about, like, the meadow orchids. I guess the only thing we can really go after is this. Yeah, it's pyrophiles. I think the only other thing we have is that the lamb symbol. Agnus Dei, I think it was, which was somewhere. I think it might have been in the kitchen. Kind of losing my orientation here. It's blocked by the tree. Yeah, I think if I can solve whatever's going on with the lamb picture, then I'll be able to get at those seeds that I need. I could just remember where I'm going. Was it in here? Here it is. Secret passage to the priest hole, because it's Catholic. Oh, and we have... This was... Remember the year of construction, which is 1593. So let's try... 1593. Yeah, nailed it. History sleuth. Find the secret priest hideout. What are these odd, like, scorch marks here and there? Are they supposed to be like where torches used to be or something? Okay. Letter from Priest. My Lord Grain, thou hast ventured mightily in granting me refuge within these walls, and for such favor I remain eternally indebted to thee. The cunning of Little John in his establishment of this sanctuary doth inspire awe. A saint he is to our brethren and sisters who have sought refuge from the harsh rules of Queen Elizabeth and King James. Pray extend my gratitude unto the cook for the sustenance provided. A welcome respite from Brother Michael's oft-repeated fare of leeks and potatoes. Hey, I love leeks and potatoes. With the most earnest of thanks, I entreat that this missive shall not mark our final communion and that our faith may endure unbroken. Yours with devotion, R. Blount. Doesn't seem to be a clue. Maybe just a little context. We did actually hide a priest in here at some point. Oh, duck! Tufted duck. Excellent. This place has seen better days. Anything? No. Oh. Anything behind the door. Will this let me at my seeds? Give me those. Wolf glove. Small flower has long tubular petals. How interesting. Okay, so we can just find out. You see, we have the mountain ranges. Oh, Lady Mountaineers Club. First outing, 1858. Oh, so we will get more clues about the mountains. Okay. Exactly what I was just thinking of. And here we go. Souvenir coin. Weisshorn, Switzerland. I don't know if it's Weiss or Weiss, but I think these are just going to be less relevant. Old advert. All correspondence to the above address. The Society for Botanical Science meets every second and fourth Wednesday from 6 o'clock at the Assembly Rooms in Stroud. A prospective applicant must be supported by 3 existing gentlemen of the Society, along with evidence or research showing his dedication to the advancement of the science of botany. Widows of existing fellows receive honorary membership to attend annual social events. This month's lecture is on the importance of laboratory investigation. Annual book sale. Publishers and collectors are invited. Do something, I'm sure. The rest is torn off. So we should be able to open that flower now, if we can get back to where I was. It's just more... yeah. Field Trip Journal. 30th of July, 1862. Today marks the beginning of an intriguing adventure as I join Professor John Montague, his wife Anne Montague, and fellow botanist Robert Brown on our field trip to study British meadow orchids. Everyone's enthusiasm for this subject is infectious. 3rd of August, 1862. Today Professor Montague gathered all of us to examine a southern marsh orchid, though upon arrival I noticed that it had a much more hooded appearance and could be a new species entirely. When I pointed this out, Professor Montague laughed and explained he was simply testing us. Yeah, clever fellow. I'm gonna note this down real quick. 3rd August, 1862. I don't know if this is relevant, but Southern Marsh Orchid. Oh, I can fix the stairs myself. Okay. Glad we hired that builder to do that. Okay, and it was the Weisshorn? Not Weisshorn. Wind speed of 40. We can get by opening the 1st, 3rd, and 4th windows. Pop that open. Oh, wrong button. All right. This one needs to be closed. Third is good. 4th is good. Right? I think it was first, third, and fourth. This one can be closed. I suppose I can just hold this to go all the way down. Oh, stopping is mandatory. Alright, now we just need to plant our seed and... I don't know which floor we need to be on, but I guess we can just do that by process of elimination. Also... coin collection. We now have Wolfglove Seed. Right, let's get you into the tower. I think it was loudest on the third floor, so I'm gonna bet that's where we need to be. Because that one letter mentioned a whistling sound, so... Is this it? Nope. Maybe up at the top, because it's a mountaintop flower. Maybe not? Did I do something wrong? Oh, it like retracts? Opens? Let me go double check that chart. Maybe I got the wrong mountain or the wrong speed or something. Let's see. Oh, the first one needs to be half open. Okay. Did not notice that. Boop. Go back up, I guess. Hopefully I got it right this time. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Okay. Grow the Wolfglove. Campanula melodia. The Wolfglove grows in Mount Weisshorn, where the weather is just right. When the wind hits its tubular petals, a howling sound can be heard. Mountaineers are familiar with this flower and use it to navigate on foggy days. Cool. I think that's all of Chapter 3, so presumably I'm going to get another gatehouse delivery. Oh, there you go. Very simple and satisfying pattern to the game. Not sure exactly how long the game is, but I think it's just a few hours, so we're already a decent chunk of the way into it. I like that the notification for the gatehouse actually stays up just to make sure, you know, this is your next objective. Go take care of this, please. Letter from Sister. A Hopgood household, 19th of September, 1890. Dear Sister, I'm so glad to hear you returned safely from your travels. While you were away, I changed the code for the library door locks each time I visited, as I know some of Grandmother's valuable items are kept in the secret vault. The new code for the door is the 3 initials of my name to make it easy for you to remember. I hope we can meet soon. I look forward to hearing all about your adventures. Your loving sister, Elizabeth. So Elizabeth Hopgood. Oh, we've seen her. Oh, we have seen. I think we got a letter from her, and there's the family tree. I'll take a look at. Let me see. So Elizabeth Hopgood. Then we go get a grandma's old jewelry. Yeah. So the family tree was just right in here, I think. But these are all maiden names, so it'll just be Elizabeth something. Oh, Elizabeth Ann Arthur Hopgood. So it'll either be EAG or EAH. Which is, I think this is just up the stairs, right? Okay, let's try Elizabeth Green, Elizabeth Hopgood. There we go. Lock picker, open letter lock. I explicitly did not pick that lock, but I'll take it. Modern methods of teaching. Chair for this lovely view. Stare directly at the pink vase. Thank you card. Dear Lady Green, thank you kindly for the flower books you sent for my daughters. To this day, they still show an interest in learning about the plants and painting. I'm keen that my daughters have access to a good education, so I hope you don't mind me putting it upon you that you might be able to teach them somehow. Your dedication and knowledge seems so rare and inaccessible elsewhere for young girls like mine. I hope you'll consider my proposal. Sincerest regards, Olive Campbell. Study is locked. I'm not sure if this is a texture like I'm going to break this thing, or if that's just how it's modeled. Ooh. 4 botanical allies. 4 new plants added. Okay. Got a nightfall. I vaguely recall my grandmother studying the nightfall when I was young. Oh, we actually already got a couple of clues about Grandma, I think. Maybe not official clues, but we've gotten those silhouetted portraits in the hall, and then there was a train ticket for an elderly passenger. Or they had like a senior discount or something. I wonder if that's relevant. Sapphire Gloom. Judging by the name, I don't believe this to be an edible mushroom. Cradle Fern. The past years, these ferns have drastically declined on the banks, so I feel compelled to research any changes in their environment. And Brook Chalice. My friend wrote to me about the Brook Chalice, which made me want to research them. Oh, and actually it tells you where the packets are, so got the attic, oops, master bedroom, study, and Grandma's vault. Let's take a look around in here first. We found the library. Excellent. The Fox and the Crow. The complete Aesop's fables. One evening, a fox was in search of something to eat for dinner. He saw the crow sitting on a tree branch holding a big piece of tasty cheese in her beak. So the fox came up with a plan. He walked up to the crow and complimented her shiny black feathers. The crow was suspicious of the fox and kept her beak tightly closed on the cheese. Fox kept on charming the crow, describing her as the most majestic of all birds with a big, strong beak. Oh, what a song that beak must make. It must be the song of a queen. Please, beautiful crow, let me hear it. Flattered by the praise, the crow forgot all about her suspicion and also her dinner. She opened her beak wide to utter her loudest caw, and down fell the cheese straight into the fox's open mouth. Well, you know, wouldn't have happened if you just eaten your cheese instead of hanging on to it. Tragic. We've got a bunch of symbols. We have a moon and stars. We have a fish, a sunrise, a crow, and a rabbit. And I can press them. And they reset. Okay, so gotta figure out what the order of this is. Were all of those in the book? I don't remember there being a moon, a fish, or a sunrise. Crow. So fox first, then crow. A rabbit. Okay, just a crow. Maybe more books with more references? Perhaps? Here we go. Night Sky book. Wonders of the Night Sky. Cannot be read, but it has the moon and stars symbol on it. Lovely stained glass. That's all we got so far. Maybe it's just... Nope, no such luck. Alright, let's, I guess maybe there might be more clues upstairs. Feathers, candles. Probably shouldn't have just been left lit, but... yeah, apparently Elizabeth's sister just... Or, no, Elizabeth is the sister, but she came in, she lit all these candles, locked the door, and left, and just sent me a letter. So these candles have been here a while. Alright, the golden fish. One bright morning, a poor fisherman caught a shining golden fish. Fish cried, "Please let me live. I'm not a fish, but a prince, enchanted by a wicked spell." So the fisherman let the fish go free. When the fisherman's wife learned of this, she demanded the fish grant a wish in return for his freedom, a cottage instead of the hovel where they lived. So the fishermen returned to the shore, and the fish granted their wish. But the wife was greedy and demanded riches, a palace, and servants. All the while the ocean became darker and the shore was black with dirt. Finally, the wife wished to be so powerful that she could grant wishes for herself. In return for this greedy request, the fish revoked all of the wishes it had granted. After that, the ocean became blue again, the shore clean, and the fisherman never saw the golden fish ever again. So we've got the fish, the crow, and the moon so far. Ball invitation. Your company is respectfully solicited at a New Year's ball to be given at Somerset Hall. Thursday, 4th January 1860. Supper is at 6 o'clock. Good music in attendance. E. Grimes, proprietor. Cousin, wash your hands and accompany me. You won't find a husband at the bottom of the garden. T. T, mind your own business. Might be relevant. Let me just jot that date down real quick. New Year's, Thursday, 4th January 1860. Might be relevant, might not. Alright. The Hare and the Tortoise. At midday, a hare and a tortoise took a walk together. The hare moved quickly and noticed the tortoise struggling to keep up. The hare laughed and challenged the tortoise to a race. The tortoise accepted. A course was decided and the race began. The hare immediately leapt out of sight, but then laid down to take a nap, sure that the tortoise would never catch up. The tortoise plodded slowly on, making his way towards the finish line. When the hare awoke from his nap, he opened his eyes just in time to see the tortoise crawling slowly across the finish line. The proud hare had been so sure that he would win and underestimated the tortoise. As the tortoise crossed the finish line, he exclaimed, "Slow and steady wins the race." Still not sure what order these are going to be in. Maybe alphabetical? So we had the golden fish, the hare, and the tortoise. I'll double check those titles once we find the last book. The Rising Sun. No text. Okay. The Rising Sun, the Golden Fish, the Hare, and the Tortoise. Let's zip downstairs, because that looks like that's everything up here. We have the Fox and the Crow, and Wonders of the Night Sky. So... Fox and the Crow. FHRGW. So Fox. Oh, I need to reset it. Fox and Crow, um, FG, Golden Fish, Hare and Tortoise, Rising Sun, Wondrous Night? No? Maybe? Was that? I thought I might have heard the sound of something opening. It didn't make like a chiming sound like something succeeded. No. Is there some other clue on these? This is literally just the name and the little sun symbol. Air in the torch. There's no like date or anything. Did I get those in alphabetical order? I didn't like mess it up, did I? Fox and the Crow. Wonders of the Night Sky. Say B. F. G. H. R. W. So there's a different order. One evening. Maybe it's the time of day. So that's evening. Wondrous Night is obviously night. One morning, this is it. Midday. Okay. So fish is morning, hare is midday. So we've got sunrise, morning, midday, evening, night. There we go. We figured it out. Grandmother's Vault. Sunset, 1st of May, red, orange, yellow, pink. Sunset, 22nd of May, blue, yellow, pink, orange. Sunset, 8th of July, blue, purple, pink, orange. Those are probably relevant. I'll write them down if I find something. Old newspaper, The London Record, a weekly journal of literature, science, and art. Number 159, volume 7. For the week ending 9th of May, 1829, price 1 penny. Lindley appointed chair of botany at University College London. After an esteemed early career as assistant secretary to the Horticultural Society and admission as one of the youngest ever fellows to the Linnaean Society, John Lindley plans to elevate the science of botany. He spoke thus in his inaugural lecture. It has been very much the fashion of late years in this country to undervalue the importance of this science and to consider it an amusement for ladies rather than an occupation for the serious thoughts of man. Lindley also challenged the Linnaean classification system and proposed many changes. Ooh, quite the revolutionary. 14th of October, green, blue, pink, orange. 29th of April, purple, red, orange, yellow. E. Nightfall, Lillian Hesperides. Sunset paintings. Yeah, those definitely relevant. Have a study key. Grandma's Research. Mary Green, Research Notes, 1830 to 31. Nightfall progress. I've been trying to encourage the nightfall to bloom for a little while now. I'm determined to prove it's more than just a myth. So far, I've deduced that the flower opens at sunset and only during a particular time of year. When exactly that occurs still remains a mystery to me. I shall plant a few more seedlings tomorrow and continue my research. Tasks for this month. Monitor nightfall seedlings, rose planting list, maybe? Collect field samples, seed collection. No additional pages. And we've got some more sunsets with more color patterns. We do have the seeds now. Let's go find the study. Presumably that will have more notes and maybe paint or something. Okay. Letter from Anne, January 1890. My dear friend, I've been pondering these last weeks what could be the best way to see your remarkable flora reach a wider world, since it's so seldom we're able to see our work published. Considering your uncle's reputation in the scientific field, have you considered asking him to publish your herbarium under his name? It may not give you the recognition you deserve personally, but it would be a way to reach your goal of adding to the scientific record on botany. Do consider it. I would hate for such important research to stay hidden away. With warmest regards, Anne. Meadow Orchids of Britain, collected and researched by Professor J. Montague, assisted by R. Brown. We're not R. Brown, right? We helped with that. Montague, you backstabber. Fungi Book, Fungi of Britain, Mushroom Food Sources. Just like plants, fungi need food sources to grow strong and healthy. However, some fungi haven't always had access to nutrients through soil and evolved to retrieve it in different ways. This means they become carnivorous because they only acquire the nutrients they need by consuming other living organisms such as flies, bugs, and plants. Some mushrooms even get their nutrients from feeding on another type of fungus or parasite. Mushrooms growing on a tree is usually a sign that they're consuming the tree, so you should remove them immediately, with a handwritten note, not always the case. Professor's note. Arabella, I have some more books from the department that may be of interest for your research. One, I recall, was a favorite of your father's. If you have any trouble when you visit the college, tell the secretary you're collecting materials for your uncle. So long as they are returned before summer ends, the other professors won't notice. Best of luck with your research, Uncle Theodore. We're finding notes of a conspiracy to get Arabella's research conducted and published. Oh, more seeds. Sapphire Gloom. We've definitely got at least one clue for this. The Mushroom Book. Grandma's research for this. We're going to have to grow this. Oh, we're going to grow it onto the tree in the main room. Alright, tree diseases. Arboriculture. Red tree pox. If a tree is infected with red tree pox, many small red spots will be visible on the bark. It can usually be cured by adding fertilizer to the soil of the tree. Hypoxylon. Hypoxylon causes black patches to form on the bark of the tree. It is usually a sign that the tree is lacking in hydration and won't stay alive for much longer. Root parasite. The root parasite is a fungus that forms purple rings on the bark and roots. Parasite leaches the nutrients that the tree receives from the soil. Eventually it causes the tree to dry out and lose all of its leaves. There's currently no known cure. Bark rust. Bark rust is a disease that isn't very harmful to the tree. It is usually caused by excess hydration and too much sunlight. I think we have a root parasite. I think it has purple rings, no leaves. That's not good. What do we have here? Bird eggs. Crested owl. Kingfisher. Speckled sparrow. Shoveler duck. Whale egg. Golden mallard. Red-billed moorhen, shell duck, river swan, and blue heron. Not sure if that's relevant to anything we've gotten so far, but good to have on hand. So are we supposed to just go cure the tree somehow? Let me go take a look at the tree. Yeah, those are purple splotches, all right. So apparently there's no cure. Let me go take a look at the roots, see if I can see something. Oh, we can grow something here, so... Probably the sapphire gloom? Tree diseases? Oh, yep. Did we get seeds for that? Or a spore? I guess. Let me find Seed collection. I don't think we got anything for it. Oh, sapphire gloom. Okay. We just stick you down by the tree? Okay, grow the sapphire gloom. I feel like the clues for that were fairly tenuous. Alright. Cetherella coerulea. The sapphire gloom is a wildly misunderstood mushroom. It grows commonly on trees, and as opposed to popular belief, the mushroom consumes its parasites rather than the tree itself. Okay. I feel like this is... this would have been the clue that we could have had to actually logically solve this. I feel like it was mostly just... you have a spot to plant it, and we got the seed, so I'll throw it down and it grows. But hey, maybe we can get upstairs now. Yep, it just kind of curved itself away from the door. Right, we still got the Nightfall to plant. Oh, the Trapped Fairy painting. Picture of a fairy sitting in a black 5-petaled flower. Letter about weeds. 10th of August. Dearest Arabella, I was taking a walk along a river in Somerset recently and noticed a sight that I just had to write to you about. In the water, I saw the brook chalice blooming. I've never seen or heard of it flowering before. None of my books mention it. It was so beautiful. Do you have any idea what would have caused this? Ever your friend, Edith. So, brook chalice was river in Somerset. River in Somerset. Okay. Attic is locked. Cradle fern. We got some white eggs with blue teardrops on it in a cradle fern. Write that down because we do have eggs downstairs. Blue teardrops. Cradle fern. There weren't any eggs in that other picture, were there? Not visible. Nope, we got our seed collection. That goes up. This goes in here. Oh, it's a bedroom. Oh, there's supposed to be a seed packet in the master bedroom, I think. Weed removal ad. Clark, aquatic weed removal. You have a pond? You want to swim in it? Is it covered in slimy weeds? We are specialized in removing the following weeds: algae, Himalayan balsam, brook chalice, and duckweed. Make an appointment today. Clark & Company, Certified Weed Removal and Agricultural Services, Yeovil. Okay, well. Let's see. Oh, cradle fern. Bird eggs. Fern painting. These are about brook chalice. So let's get the letter about weeds. Weed removal. And I guess the letter about weeds is the letter about the brook chalice. Okay. Alright, petition. Somerset Society for Wildlife Protection offers a petition to be presented to the Honourable House of Commons. In recent years, hunts have been taking place near the Somerset rivers. Tragically, this has led to the decline and even extinction of some bird species. No longer can we hear their beautiful chime-like calls. We call upon the government to regulate hunting near the rivers of Somerset. We ask that they respect the breeding times of wildlife. If you agree, please sign below and return this letter to us. No expense attends signing. Your signature, Arabella Green. So this hint is that we need chimes? Or a chime-like sound? Presumably. Oh, and there's the seeds. Where are the cradle fern? Okay. Trapped Fairy Story. The Trapped Fairy, a folktale, written and illustrated by J.R.R. Kelly. It's hard to read. Gripplegate Publishing. Once upon a time, there was a little fairy who loved gazing at her own reflection in the water. She lost track of the time, and the day turned to night. Nyx, goddess of the night, noticed the little fairy. The moon was shining bright, but the fairy only had eyes for herself. Nyx took offense and decided to punish the little fairy. Nyx placed the fairy into a nightfall and cast a spell on her. She fell in love with the moon and gazed upon the sky all night. As dawn approached and the sun arose, the spell broke. Though just as the fairy awoke from her enchantment, the flower bud closed and trapped the fairy for eternity. Oh no! So... I guess it just blossoms at night? Nothing about the season here, is there? It's day turned to night. The moon was shining bright. Okay, so I guess it'll close up at dawn, but we now know that both of these are clues for the nightfall. Photograph. My dear Nova, never forgotten. Aww. Old kitty cat. Probably not a clue. Letter from Eliza. Dearest friend, it seems our interest in visiting the private plant collection of Lord Spencer has gone unacknowledged. While disappointing, I am not sure it is worth pursuing scientific study in such places. On my recent visit to Brinsby, the young man showing us around had barely a basic knowledge of plants, and due to there being a large group of gentlemen in the party, all useful time and erudition was devoted to them and none given to Constance and I. Let us plan another trip of our own, and perhaps we can see these specimens in their home habitats where they belong. Ever your faithful friend, Eliza. Don't think there's a clue there. It's just more a description about Arabella's life. Essence of arnica flower, Witter and Company chemists. For sprains, strains, and joint pains. Tincture of red clover. Chamomile and red clover seems to soothe the hot flushes. Not certain of the relevance of those yet. Oh. Plumbing quote. For all plumbing and water system needs. To Lady Arabella Green, Wilson Plumbers, Gloucester, Bristol, Stroud. 15th of May, 1890. Installation of disconnected pipes. Total 14 sterling. I don't know. I guess pounds. Shillings. And something else. 14 shillings. Dear Arabella, here's our quote to repair the geyser in your bathroom. The cost might seem high, but trust us, it's a complex job best left to the professionals. Have a nice day, Frederick. Ah, pipe puzzles, everybody's favorite. Bath Geyser Manual. A hot bath at the turn of a tap. The number 30 bath geyser provides a rapid flow of hot water. Simply turn the tap and instantly hot water will appear. Can be used multiple times in a row without any extra cost. Ibbotson & Son, sole patentees and manufacturers. Nailsea, number 8, Bristol, Somerset. Somerset. May or may not be relevant. So do we need hot water for the cradle fern? Or, no, the brook chalice. Geyser. Huh. I don't think they mentioned anything about needing heat for it yet, but we know. Why do they have all these superfluous pipes? Alright, let's see, this go there. This guy can go probably right there. Look good there. Look good there. Good here. Oh, don't leave me. Oh, there we go. Well, there's that complex job that the plumbers wanted a quote for. Oh, we're gonna have to set the temperature, so we need to know how hot the waters get in Somerset. Not sure if these are clues or just more stuff about Arabella having health problems. Let's say this is about Somerset, right? No, this is Brinsby. Over the cat. Okay. Did I get a key at some point? No? Okay. I think there is another door I haven't been through yet, though. Right here. This will be the attic where those seeds are supposed to be. Have a key to the attic. Excellent. River Trust. Somerset River Trust Seasonal Newsletter. April 1890, Somersetshire. River swimming this season. Dear members, we want to make sure you can all enjoy swimming this summer, so we've cleared the most popular rivers in Somerset of all aquatic weeds. The River Cam, the River Chew, and the River Somer have all been cleared of weeds, thanks to the services of Clark's Aquatic Weed Removal Company. Thank you for your continued support. Thanks to your monthly donations of the rivers of Somerset are clean and weed-free. Monthly donations can be made by appointment or subscription in writing to somebody. So that the weed removal company listed 4 weeds they could remove, but that letter only noted 3. Letter from Montague. Montague Hall, June 1864. Dear Lady Arabella, I wanted to thank you once again for your invaluable contributions during our recent meadow orchid research expedition. Your keen observations and deep knowledge of orchids was so helpful. Your dedication to the field is an inspiration to us all. I look forward to future collaborations and the continued exploration of the botanical wonders that surround us. I'll put in a good word for you with the Botanical Society. Most sincerely, Professor Montague. Also, an ad break just started, so I'm actually going to take a quick break. I'm going to grab some more tea and grab some water, take care of some other stuff. So I'll be back in just a few minutes. Okay, I'm back. I have to get a little distracted a couple times to deal with the tea, but I have hot water and I have my infuser, so I'm good to go. Alright, what was this letter? I kind of got distracted thinking about the break and then I don't think I actually absorbed anything. Alright, meta orchid research, knowledge of orchids, dedications, inspiration, collaborations, botanical society. Okay, I think that's more background stuff, not a clue. Presumably the attic is up those stairs. Letter about melodies. Dearest Arabella, I'm writing to share with you an exciting discovery I've made in my botanical studies. It turns out that some plants are particularly sensitive to sound and seem to thrive when exposed to music or melodies from their natural environment. I hope to share more of my findings with you in the near future, and we'd be delighted if you could join me in my research. Your sincere friend, Marianne. Marianne is remarkably consistent with how high she puts her letters. Look at all of these. All are at the same height. Book that I can't see because it's a little too washed out. Oh, Pearsall's Rivers of Somerset. Okay, so this will come in handy. Let's see. 3 of these are mentioned on that pamphlet. Rivers Cam, Chew, and Summer were cleared of weeds. Oh, it wasn't 3 weeds, it was 3 rivers, so it won't be Cam, Chew, or Summer. How am I not seeing River Chew? It was Chew, right? Cam, Chew, and Summer? Yeah, River Chew. So I see Cam and Summer on the bottom right. We've got From, Tone, Yo, Parrot, and Axe. So presumably we'll find out that these folks have eliminated weeds from other rivers, because their pamphlet says that they can remove that one weed we're looking for. Sorry, 1 second. I just need to set a timer. Okay, I'll do the trick. Okay, so we need to figure out which of these is Chew, or maybe none of them, but definitely not Cham and Summer. I don't suppose these are all the same temperature. Nope. Bridges. Oh, where did she? I think she just said, the letter just said Somerset. It didn't specify a river she was walking by. Length might be a clue. Probably not. We probably just eliminate the rest through similar means. Let's check out the attic. Oh. Okay. So one of the flowers is going to need to be sung to. Play it yourself. Home Pianoforte Collection. Bird Calls. Interpretations from Nature, written as easy-to-play melodies to enjoy at home. Published by A.G. Gilchrist Music Company, London. Oh, okay. So, yeah, this makes sense. So we can use that picture to identify the egg, use the egg to identify the bird, and then use the bird to play the music for the cradle fern. What about melodies? Oh, not that. Bird calls. We don't have the last clue. I feel like we have everything we need. These are going to be for the Brook Chalice. Trust or poster. No. One of these is wrong. Or it would have locked all those clues. What would be wrong, though? This is about the river. This is about rivers. It's about rivers. It's the bath geyser? That doesn't seem right. What about weeds? That's about how we got onto this in the first place. That's concerning. I'm misinterpreting something. But if we have Do we have the seeds? There's something about a seed packet being in the attic. Maybe I caught them and forgot. I'm not sure. Let me go find a seed collection thing. Oh, did I see this? Oh. Official Government Health and Safety Warning, 8th of August, 1890. It's been brought to our attention that the factory of Barton Ironworks has been illegally dumping scrap metal in rivers across Somerset. These rivers are now polluted with rust, making them unsafe for swimming. Do not swim in the following rivers: River Cam, River Summer, River Chew. River From was also affected by the waste, though oddly the river is completely clear of rust pollution. We are still researching what led to that effect. The Mayor of Somerset. I bet it was our flower. Also, I bet I totally missed that timer because I switched back to my stream instead of watching the timer. 1 second. Extracting infuser. Okay. So the River From is probably our river. I don't know which one we'd remove. The petition? Apparently. So the petition is for a different flower. The petition was to keep the rivers clean. No, it was about birdsong. I mean, it was about the rivers, but it was because we couldn't hear the bird calls. There we go. Okay. And we still have the key to the attic, so this isn't the attic. Gotcha. A River From is 25 degrees. So now, as long as we can get the seed, we should be able to hatch it. Hatch? You don't hatch seeds. Sprout it. So we actually want the Baruch Chalice first, which we don't have. We've also gotten a lot of clues about the Nightfall. Oh, we've already gotten this one, so it's just this left, as far as clues goes. I don't think we have enough yet. This is done. This we just need... we need to find out which egg is associated with which bird. We have a chart of that somewhere. Oh, that's the attic. I'll check that in a second. I might as well hatch this plant. And then I'll go exploring some more. Okay. It was white with like a blue... was this? Crested owl. Here we go. It's for the cradle fern? Yeah. The fern. Some water. Take you upstairs. Crested owl is ECDEGF. Get that right? ECDEGF. There we go. It was one off last time. Okay. Cradle fern, Belechnum nidus. The cradle fern is used by the crested owl as a nest, and in turn, the plant has grown dependent on the owl's chime-like call to grow. Okay. So let's go to the attic, and we can get the, not the Nightfall, but the River Chalice seeds. And I think we have everything we need to grow that, too. And hopefully we'll get more Nightfall clues in here. Moths of England. Probably relevant to something, kind of too much to just write down. Moth Spotting Calendar, but for Southwest England, designed and printed by the English Society of Lepidopterists. So we need to find out We need to get some kind of link between the moths and that flower. Nightfall. A flower-growing companion, gardening curiosities, trapped moths. Sometimes a moth can become trapped inside a flower bud if it closes in the morning. The moth is then forced to use the flower bud as a resting place until it opens again later. Some flowers only bloom for short periods during the year, so if the moth is unlucky, the flower bud won't open again until many months later. Okay. It doesn't tell me which one, but those are both clues, presumably. Moth poster, moth calendar. What are you? It's a rusty pig. Oh, because I have to put this in the bathtub. Because that one river was polluted with rusty water. Sites of plants. Lectures on botany, the site of plants. Some scientists have theorized that plants have photoreceptors in their leaves and stems, which allows them to, quote, see the color of light. This means that flowers can tell the time of day and know when to open or close their buds. The exact time that flowers bloom is different for each flower, but most do appear to respond to light and the color of light in some way. Horticulturists and botanists have made use of this knowledge to trick difficult flowers into blooming at any time they like. Oops. Just bashed my water bottle on my coffee mug by setting it down without looking. Oh, this is how we're going to imitate the sunset. Yep, okay. So we need to link the nightfall with a moth, link the moth with a season, link the sunset with that date, and then link this camera with that sunset using these color panels. So I think we're just missing like one clue. Or no clues. Okay. I'll have to take a look at what I got then. Dinner invitation. March 1863, Greenbank Hall. My dear niece, I fear the window may be closing for you to find a suitable husband. I've arranged a dinner for you to meet my neighbor's son Edward. He's successful in business in London. Your cousins William and Thomas may well aspire to become accomplished scientists, but for you, Arabella, it is better to make yourself useful in the small duties of life, for which you will be loved and appreciated. Your studious nature will no doubt be valuable should you have a son, but it would be foolish to allow such a folly to come before the important things in life. I am confident this is what your parents would have wanted. Dinner will be from 5 o'clock on Sunday. Remember to wear a becoming dress. Your very sincerely, Aunt Agnes. Agnes, mind your own business. Arabella's got stuff to research. Alright, here's the seeds. Oops. Clicked the wrong thing, but oh well. The Botanist Digest, a monthly journal of botanical news. Number 31, Volume 4, February 1863. Price, 1 penny. This month, in conversation with Professor Montague, leading expert in British meadow orchids. In his words, every plant, every leaf, and every meadow holds secrets waiting to be unlocked. My aim is simply to uncover some of those mysteries. Professor John Montague, renowned botanist, sheds light on his groundbreaking work in the world of meadow orchids and other botanical wonders. With decades of research and numerous publications to his name, Professor Montague's contributions to the field have been nothing short of revolutionary, including discovery of the new species as the Dactylorhiza Montague, or hood marsh orchid. We got Brook Chalice. Okay. Duck. Mallard. Excellent. Is that everything? Anything over here? Nope. Okay, well, supposedly we have everything that we need for the nightfall. I'm not sure. Alright. Hummingbird hawk moth, hawk-eyed or eyed hawk moth, antler moth, elephant hawk moth, emperor moth, swallowtail moth, poplar hawk moth, scalloped oak moth, garden tiger moth, mint moth, small magpie moth, angle shades moth, rivet hawk moth, lime hawk moth, cinnabar moth, green carpet moth, Argent Sable Moth, and 6-spot Burnet. I was kind of hoping that maybe one of those would be a clue, and I can't pick that up and pick this up at the same time. So let's go get this dealt with first. This guy can go in the bathtub. And we can go grab our seed from right here. This is the Brook Chalice. And it needs to be 25 degrees. So much cooler than that. Awesome. Oh, that kind of took over the bathtub, huh? Alright, it's gonna pop up. There it goes. Brook Chalice, Ranunculus condatus. The brook chalice prefers to grow in rivers with a temperature of 25 degrees Celsius. The plant naturally filters the water from rust and metal. Unfortunately, they get removed often, as most people prefer their ponds to be weed-free. Alright, let's go take a look at that moth chart and see if there's something I didn't notice the first time. This is the wrong way. Because apparently we have all the clues that we need. Did I get a clue about the month? Now, I feel like the moths were supposed to indicate which month was correct. The paintings, research, the fairy story. Maybe the story? I'm pretty sure the fairy story did not have anything specific as far as like the month or the season or anything. I think it just said like one night. Where was that book? This is all stuff for the River Chalice. Kind of got thrown a couple dozen clues all at once. Kind of lost track of which is where. Was it over here somewhere? Oh yeah, it was in the library. I have no memory of this place. Oh, this is for the eggs. That was for the fungus. Also for the fungus. Lots of notes that we did not get any stinking credit for our help with the meadow orchids. Here's the library. Okay. So we have all these color palettes we can choose from. Opens at sunset during a particular time of year. We know that. I feel like that story has to have something. Where was it though? Is it up here? I think all the books in the library had to do with the puzzle. I don't think the fairy story was in here. Yeah. Something I feel like it was just like in a hallway or something. Right, this was the cradle fern. Over here was the trap berry. There isn't like a clue here, right? I have no idea if there's any way to tell the season by what the moon looks like. This just tells you that they get trapped. Oh, Oh, you have black and white and red and black wings. Oh, it's a garden tiger moth. Okay, there's the clue. All right. That's what I was missing. Garden tiger moth. Garden tiger, September. Let's go see September. Was it this way? Getting turned around. See, October, April, June, September. Blue, yellow, orange, red. September. Blue, yellow, orange, red. Now we can get our seed, bring it upstairs, and sprout it. This is the wrong upstairs. I'm so lost. Here we go. There was plant thing in the hallway. Here we go. We want nightfall. To the attic. Was not here. That led up to the chimes. Attic was this way? Here we go. And we need blue, yellow, orange, red. Blue? Let me just see if that's the top or the bottom. Okay, that's going to be first, at least. Yellow, orange, red. There we go. Heck yeah. Grow the Nightfall. Lilium hesperides. Seeing the nightfall bloom is a rare event. The flower only blooms with September sunsets. Night pollinators active in September, such as the garden tiger, often get trapped once the bud closes for the rest of the year. Gatehouse delivery. Heck yeah. Actually, just wondering. I don't think I'm at the end of the game yet, but judging by the... Let me just see real quick. No, I'm going the wrong way. I'm looking for... No, whatever. I'm looking for seeds. I think I'll pass one on the way out. Yeah. So judging by... Yeah, it looks like we got one more chapter of 3 seeds to go. We're actually already almost done. Sorry, I was drinking my tea. Couldn't turn. Alright, what do we got here? Apology from Jimmy. Lady Arabella, I apologize wholeheartedly for accidentally taking the key to the formal garden home with me. It was in my pocket and I had simply forgotten it was there. I didn't want to disturb your research, so I've left the key in the basket here for you. Jimmy. Oh, thanks, Jimmy. Where was the formal garden? I remember running into it. I don't remember where it was. 13. This is less helpful than it could be. Maybe through number 4, the long hedgerow. We're gonna go through here and then take a right, I think. I hope. Yeah, this looks like the place. Alright. Chapter... You're locked. Dang it! Okay. So I guess I have to like go out the back of the manor, maybe here. You can't just hop over this. Ah, come on, Arabella. How do I get out there? Maybe I had to go around the manor from the outside. Can't go through there because there is a waist-high table in the way, an insurmountable obstacle. We're back at the tower. Through here, maybe? Or downstairs? This was just a shortcut. Oh, that was the priest hole. Let's see, I've gotten all of these. Checked all those. Maybe it was through here? That might be it. Hopefully this one's not locked too. Formal garden, here we go. Alright. Chapter 5, Climbing Up. Duck. 3 new plants. Alright, we got spring dance shrub, Solanum rubicerula. The flowering bush used to grow in the gardens, but it completely disappeared when I was off on my travels. Fool's emerald, Bryonia lucerna. A friend gifted me these seeds, so I don't know too much about them yet. And ocelette, Dicentra transcendium. A friend of mine found some seeds and was kind enough to let me use them for my herbarium. For the boathouse, side terrace, and folly. Folly? Folly, yeah, okay. Lovely little picnic set out. There's so much food that's just been left out in this environment. I found not one but 2 half sandwiches. Newspaper article. Bonnet's illustrated penny paper. It was a message. Local man reports mystery signal. A gentleman farmer has reported sightings of mysterious blinking lights coming from caves near his home in Cheddar. In his own words, I was walking my dog and lost track of time a little. It soon became dark and I decided to make the walk back home. On the way to my house is a tiny cave, and as I walked by, I noticed a blinking light pattern cast from the cave entrance. I was sure it was one of those Morse code messages. When I approached the cave, the light source vanished, and nobody was there. I'm convinced that what I saw was the Morse code abbreviation for attention. I'll never forget that one abbreviation, as it was the first message I learned in Morse code. Local authorities have assured our journalists that there have been no recent military activity or exercises in the area, so the mystery remains unsolved. High society and city news. Let me jot some things down from that. So what do we got here? We've got Cheddar. Got Morse code for attention. Blinking lights. That feels like a couple of clues. Oh, we have a drained pool. Oh, is that the priest hole? Those candles back there? Oh, we're on the other side of the insurmountable table. What have we here? We have Fool's Emerald seeds. Look like little tomatoes. Alright. Bioluminescence. Library of Natural Wonders, the marvel of bioluminescence. In the darker corners of our world, there are plants and organisms that are able to produce their own light. These plants, fungi, and insects are most often found in areas of low light, such as dark forests, deep oceans, and gloomy caves. Recent discoveries show that chemicals such as luciferin are responsible for this glowing effect. It is not known what this glowing effect is used for, but it could be for communication with others of the same species or to attract pollinators or food. Scientists believe there are many bioluminescent species waiting to be discovered. Okay, so now we know that this bad boy... Right? Do I know that? I found this right by the seed. I can always just move these clues later if necessary. Plant chemicals. Illustration of botanical science. Chemical compounds in wildflowers. Jasmine, indole. And they have diagrams of skeletal structures. Poppy, opium, foxglove, digitoxin, fool's emerald, luciferin. Yeah, that's it. Daffodil, galantamine, St. John's wort, hypericin. Yeah, this is definitely the fool's emerald. Greeting card. Sincerest greetings. Dearest Arabella, I was delighted after our recent mentoring session. You do excellent work as a fellow scholar of the natural world. I recall the spring dance shrub that once grew in your garden before you departed on your travels. How wonderful it would be to see it growing again. I've been compiling plant specimens that require pollination to mature into their adult stage. I wonder if the spring dance shrub is one of these plants. Ever your affectionate friend, Lavinia. Okay, so we need to pollinate spring dance. Somehow. I'm not sure if these chemical structures or the skeleton structures are important. Let me just look at the luciferin. It's like 2 blobs and then a third blob a little after. So that's 1 seed down at least. Looks like there's nothing else up here. Got our seed collection over there. Telegraph note. Mr. Bennett, the telegraph you ordered arrived while you were at the farmer's market. They delivered it by boat. I left it at the boathouse since I didn't know where you'd like to keep it. There appears to be a Morse code manual inside the case as well. Jimmy. Does that count as a clue? It does. Oh, that was the wrong plant. Not you. It's a fool's emerald clue. I guess less a clue itself and more just a clue leading to a clue, but oh well. Pot catalog. Goddard's Garden Supplies. Catalog for purchase by postal order. New materials for garden pots. Terracotta, granite to suit all gardens. Sandstone, marble, obsidian. Okay, here they are. So we're going to have to find something that's going to want one. Growing Hydrangeas, the flower growing companion. An illustrated monthly journal. Kelly, hey, how's it going? Thank you for the raid. I really appreciate it. This raid too is a little longer than it should be. I should probably shorten that. But hi, it's good to see you. And hello to everybody from Kelly's chat. And thank you for... Hold on. Things are catching up. Unicorn Sparkles, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Glad to see you're enjoying yourself. Hello. Hi, Star. How's it going? Gotta work, but Ray's here to get love. Thanks. I really appreciate it. You go enjoy work. If you can't do that, then at least tolerate it. I'll see you around. Thanks for dropping by. I really appreciate it, Kelly. I'll see you. You're sleepy? Yeah, me too. I got like 3 hours of sleep, and I'm currently being propped up entirely to caffeine. I had 3 cups of coffee at work, and I've been chugging tea all stream just to get a little bit of extra kick of caffeine. But yeah, for anybody from Kelly's stream who's new here, hi, I'm Perky. I'm a capybara. I mostly do indie games and cozy games and farming games and that kind of thing. So, currently, or nearing the end of Botany Manor. I've been making plays for a long time. But I think it's 5 chapters long, and we're in chapter 5, trying to identify and grow the last few flowers in the game. Seems to get out of bed, it's coffee time. Amen. Coffee in bed, and then I actually have a little setup of instant coffee and a travel mug at work so that I can keep getting my coffee at work. Because they're heathens who don't give us free coffee. It's unimaginable. Alright, growing hydrangeas. Tips for growing hydrangeas. Hydrangeas are beautiful flowers that contain anthocyanin, which is a pigment that can change color depending on the pH level of its environment. Colors can vary between red, purple, and blue. Not sure what that's relative to yet. Anthocyanin. Basically, this is just a pretty simple puzzle game. You wander around, you find clues about plants and how to grow them, and then you grow them. It's like that. Just gave us some information about hydrangeas having anthocyanin. This is the wrong way. We found a little chemical chart earlier that helped us identify one of our flowers. Let's see if this will help with another one. I don't see anthocyanin on there, so I guess that's for something else. Oh, you know what? That little closet I was in also had pots of different compositions. So I bet those will affect the pH level of whatever I grow it in, and that'll change the color. Yeah. Okay, we'll check that out. What else we got over here? We got seaweed, wood ash, guano, manure, coffee. Heck yeah, give me that. And peat. Not interactable. Alright, military codes. Manual of Military Engineering. Section 4. Communication. Over long distance. The method of communication over long distance must be selected according to the requirements of the scenario. If the message contains no sensitive information or there is no enemy presence within the communication area, an open method of communication such as telegraphy may be used. Telegraphy? Telegraphy? One of those. If open communication is permissible, both receivers may still benefit from the abbreviation of messages. See Plate 2 for a table of commonly used military abbreviations using telegraphy and Morse code. Closed communication methods rely more upon both technology and ingenuity. In the case of secrecy and obfuscation, planning is required and both parties must have knowledge of the method of encryption used. Section 4-3. A brief history of long-range military communications. Ancient Greece, water telegraphy and torch telegraphy. Ancient Rome, smoke signaling. 16th century, beacons and pigeons. 18th century, Murray shutter telegraph. 18th century, radiated telegraph. And 19th century, Morse code. So we had a clue earlier that indicated that one of the flowers we're trying to grow, it's bioluminescent and it blinks in Morse code, and it said that it blinked the pattern of attention. There it is. KA. Attention. Message begins. Okay. It muted because I have to alt-tab to take notes. Alright, note about lawn. My sweet Hazel, are you keeping well today? Jimmy's only gone and broken the lawnmower again. If it weren't for my war injury, I wouldn't be letting him loose with the mower. He said he ran over some hard object down in the long grass near the pond. I had a brief look and couldn't see anything. Sometimes I wonder about that boy's sensibilities. Save me some of your lovely scones? Yours always, Mr. Bennett. Alright, we'll have to check the long grass near the pond. Let's see. This, I had the military codes. We have a notebook where we can keep track of our clues about the plants. And then we've also just been getting, over time, we've been learning a little bit about our character, Arabella Green, who is a young woman in the 1800s who wanted to become a botanist, and the local men of the time were not fans of the idea of having a woman join their ranks. So she's been subversively researching flowers. Oh, hi. Oh. Okay, we can steal this bird's food if we need to. I'm betting that bird song is going to have to do with one of our flowers. So over here we have... Oh, this is the other side of the door. This just leads back to older areas. Alright, letter from Hazel. Dear Mr. Bennett, thank you so much for the lovely bunch of rhubarb from your nephew's garden. He needn't have sent anything in return for the herbal poultice I gave him for his little one, but I'm grateful all the same. I know he hasn't the money to go fetch the doctor. Since he said he cannot read a note, please send him my thanks when you see him. Faithfully yours, Hazel. Okay, so Mr. Bennett is apparently illiterate. Oh, wait, no. The kid is illiterate? Your nephew, okay. May have misinterpreted. Is that a clue? Not everything is a clue. Some stuff is just there to provide like some context. Rhubarb from his garden. Hmm. This is a very large area. Most of the puzzles were predictably in the manor, so we had some more constrained spaces to work with. Bird seeds, mixed seed for garden birds, prepared by Brewitt Garden and Farmstead Supplies Company. Highest quality, hygienically blended. Attract a host of garden birds such as bluebirds, finches, robins, and warblers with this seed prepared at the highest quality levels. Simply spread the seed out on an appropriate bird table or feeding surface and observe the delight of your feathered garden neighbors. Okay, we have a second bird feeder. Let me go. Oh, well, right, we're gonna have to figure out, I guess, like which arrangement of hooks to hang the bird feeders on. Oh, attracting birds with color. Red flowers for bullfinch and robin, blue flowers for bluebirds and jays, yellow flowers for blackbirds, goldfinches, and warblers, purple flowers for green woodpeckers, yellow tits, and orange flowers for golden orioles. Just like bees, birds can pollinate flowers. But did you know that birds have a preference to pollinate flowers of certain colors? The above chart shows which color of flowers attract which birds to your garden. Okay, so we got some clues here. So we know that the spring dance shrub from a note we got needs to be pollinated. If birds pollinate them, then we know that. And I assume this must be a type of hydrangea because the hydrangeas thing mentioned the different colors it could be. I think it was like red, blue, and green, maybe? So let's go see what type of bird that was. Because that'll tell us what color we're going to aim to make our hydrangea. Keep an eye out for other notes. Letter about mentoring. Dear Miss Green, I recently heard of your involvement in the mentoring of aspiring botanists. Botany is a field that demands a thorough understanding of its complexities, and while I admire your dedication, the saying, the blind leading the blind, does come to mind. All just aside, I do hope your endeavors in mentoring will yield some semblance of progress. Sincerely, Professor Thornton. Yeah, we've gotten a lot of snotty messages from various professors and scientists like that, just kind of talking down to our protagonist here for daring to intrude upon the masculine world of science. Oh, soil pH research. Oh, okay, so we have those, we have these preparations over on a table, and these are the different things. So we need to find out which pH we need to grow our hydrangeas in, and then we can consult this chart to make the right potting. Oh, anthocyanins research, spring dance shrub. Okay, so order of operations, we're going to find out what kind of bird that is, find out what color it likes to roost on, and then we'll we'll consult this chart to see what pH it needs to be, then consult this chart to find out which mix of pot and ingredient we need, and then I guess just water it. A lot of them had like a special circumstance they needed to blossom under, but I think this one might just be watering it. Don't know how long I'm playing, but Eleanor play more Stardew Night. Ooh, I might be down. I think I'm pretty close to the end of this. So give me probably maybe 30 minutes. That's how long I would estimate. Ready to go whenever? Okay, I'll ping you guys when I'm done. Thanks for letting me know. Where am I going? This is not part of the fancy garden. I just was wandering around and just left. There you are. You are black, red, and white. Let's go consult that bird chart. So that was a robin, I think. They like red flowers. To make a red flower, we will need... Well, first the pH is not over here. Alright, so we need 12 to 14. It's going to be sandstone and seaweed. Just that. Okay, sandstone and seaweed. Not there. Still lurking? Woo! Appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying yourself. And what other activities you're up to at the moment? Sandstone and seaweed. It's this one, I think? And how do I add the seaweed? Oh, I probably need to fill this with soil first. What is calling voice? Thanks. I'm glad you like it. I've heard that a few times, so I've almost started believing it. Get out of here. Add some soil. We'll add our... Oh, I don't have the seed yet. Okay. I guess I can get this ready at least. Actually, I probably can't. I probably need the seed in there first. Where is... Let me see. It says seed packet location Folly. I'm not sure if I went down to that middle area there, so let me look over there and see what that is. And then we also have that note that there was something in the tall grass. So that was a thank you note. Oh, jeez. It startled me. Oh no, does that still not work? Oh, I think that redeem still doesn't work. There's supposed to be a slowpoke that pops up on the screen. Oh well, I'll need to take a look at that later. It can't decide if it wants to be broken or fixed or not.
Nice human. Good human.
Oh hey, it's Spear Haze Joja. Hey, what's up, dude? Good to see you again. Oh, I'm upside down again. That's also a redeem I need to fix because it puts me a little too far to the right once it's done. How's it going, Pierre? Hope you're doing well. I realize... I guess actually where we put these doesn't matter because we just need to identify that bird, I think. We don't really care where it is. Where is this Folly place? Oh, this is new. There's the pond. So supposedly there was something hard in the tall grass around here that broke the lawnmower. Spiritualism book. Oh, what does that say? From the desk of Arabella Green, my dearest cousin. Whilst I hold a deep fascination for the pursuit of knowledge and science, I must admit that the subject of spiritualism is not one that particularly captivates me. Therefore, I must return this book to you. However, I appreciate your efforts in sharing your interest with me. With affection, Arabella. Phenomena of Spiritualism. The Will-O-Wisp, glowing spirit of marshes, forests, and caves. The Will-O-Wisp is an eerie apparition that has long been the subject of both fear and fascination. It makes its appearance to lost travelers in dark, isolated places and beckons them to follow with beguiling, blinking light. Many a wanderer has followed the wisp's alluring light across marshes or into caves, never to be seen again. Take heed, those who venture into dark places. Resist the temptation of the Will-O-Wisp's shimmering radiance. Turn back before it is too late. So I guess that's technically a clue towards the Fool's Emerald, but it doesn't really tell us anything new. Oh, is it? Well, I guess it's actually not even a clue. Good, ready to go record your next EP. Oh, nice. You enjoy that. I hope it turns out. Also, let me stick myself back in the right place. Oh, nope, that's the wrong thing. Click on the capybara. Move the capybara. There we go. I still need to get... Oh, jeez. I forgot I had those sound alerts. I need to turn those down. Hold on. Giving myself a miniature heart attack every time, and I am too caffeinated to be messing with that. There we go. A little quieter. One of these is not correct. How did I put this on here twice? Soil pH. And Well, one of these is apparently incorrect. Definitely the pot catalog, the soil pH. But the plant chemicals is not supposed to be here.
The
That's all.
missile knows where it is at all times. It knows this because it knows where it isn't. By subtracting where it is from where it isn't, or where it isn't from where it is, whichever is greater.
Got a handle. I also need to take another look at those sound alerts. I put them together so long ago. What would this handle be for? I mean, this is the hard object. Boathouse. It's locked. Unfinished painting. Oh, got an achievement for inspecting all of Arabella's paintings. Oh, that's a good emote. That's high quality stuff. So one of the seed packets in the boathouse. What would I do with this? I don't think I've found anything that needs it. Oh! Found the Fool's Emerald. Oh, the Springtail Shrub. Okay, we should be able to make this now. I am going to have to figure out what I'm doing with this, though, so I can put it somewhere. Can I just set you... Sure, that works. Nope. Springtail Shrub. Water it. I'll mix some seaweed into this. Boop. Is that it? I think so. Oh no, it needs to get pollinated by that bird. That's why we need this stuff. I get it. We're probably gonna have to lure it over. So where am I luring it to? I think there were some more birdseed hooks around here somewhere. Yeah, there's one. Just need a place to put this, really. Here we go. Oh! I just totally missed that this boathouse key was here. And I guess I'm just daisy chaining the bird seed over towards here to get the bird here. Alright, where was that bird seed? Wasn't gonna go recording today. Your latest single blew up on Spotify, so we should put out more music while we're popping. Nice! Congrats, dude. I need to look into making music at some point. I've kind of got a nebulous long-term goal just to kind of learn the different skills I need to put together like a proper video game. Music's on the list, and I downloaded a program for it and haven't looked at it at all. Just been too busy with other stuff, unfortunately. Where was the bird? Wasn't it up here? Am I crazy? No, this is it. How am I going to get you... How far do you go? Will that work? Probably not. I know I had a second birdseed container somewhere. Here we go. Oh, I put it on a hook. Alright, let's see if we can just lure the bird from one bird feeder to the next. Eventually get him to my flower. Huh? Oh, I guess that's just if you lose track of it, you can go get it, maybe? Alright, can I just... you? Oh no, there it is. Okay. How do I get you to... Oh, there's a second hook there. There you go. Now we're cooking. These outburst psychology. Oh, no, I'm too close. Sorry. Go for it. Okay, so the goal is to do this without scaring the bird off. Oop. Loop around to make sure we don't get too close. Oop. This might take a few minutes, but all be worth it. Yeah, this whole thing is just just looping back and forth, huh? I don't want to risk it. I don't know how close I can get. I got the feeling if I scare it, it's going all the way back to that tree. I'll just be a little patient. Make sure this gets done. I kind of don't want to do this while people are in ads, so I might take a super quick break myself, and I'll be back in 2 minutes when ads end so that people don't miss anything. I'll go ahead and just... If I say I'm going to leave it on the game screen, it helps to not bump my phone and set it to the break screen. Alright, back in a minute. Okay, ads should be over. I hung on and waited a minute because I didn't want to finish this and have the exciting finish be there right when people were in ads. I think we just have this one last connection, and that should be it. Yeah. There we go, Spring Dance Shrub. Oh, wow. Oh, we've got all our friends here. Awesome. Should get a little pop-up in a second. There we go. Spring Dance Shrub. Solanum rubicerula. Or carula, I'm not sure. Latin, something. The Spring Dance Shrub contains anthocyanins, causing it to change color depending on the pH levels of its environment. Robins love red flowers and will be attracted to the red variant of this shrub. Cool. Now, oh hey buddy. Bye. Now we have the key to the boathouse, which is somewhere to be sure. 17, so that's over here to the right. Oh, it's right through the pond area. think this will lead us to our last flower. I'm not sure what happens then. I think it's down here. Oh no, we still need to hatch that photosynthetic thing, don't we? Don't I have the seeds for that? Hold on. I think we've also got all the clues for it. Not quite, but... oh well. I also have no way to flash it with Morse code at the moment, so I guess we still need to find something. Let's see, I've already checked out those. Hello, butterflies. Nothing past here. This looks like the place. Alright. Should be the last area. Duck! Egyptian goose. Quack, 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 quack. Inspect all the ducks. Best achievement. It's just a potting station. What do we have here? Oh, International Morse Code for the transformation of telegram signals. D. Derbyshire Signal Specialist, Cumberland Road, Bristol, Aldersgate, London. Okay, and then AA is how we do attention, so we just need to get... is that a clue? It is. Okay, so that's all the clues. So we just need to figure out where we need to put our sprout. So you are... I feel like this isn't right, but let's just see. Maybe it is right. Normally there's a little tray where you put it. I feel like this is supposed to signal to somewhere. But I'll get a try. So dash dot dash dot dash. Yeah? Yeah? No. Oh, can I hold you up on a hook? No? Okay, yeah, that didn't feel right anyways, so let's take a look around with our new friend. See if we can't find a spot for him to be signaled to. Another half-eaten sandwich. Oh, you know, I'm going to set you down for now. So that I can actually interact with stuff. Oh. Supplies invoice. Bought of William Foley, Twerton, Bath, educational and school materials supplied to Lady Arabella Green. 10th June 1890. Classroom desks with chair, times 10. Classroom notebooks, box of 20. Chalkboard, ink, black, blue, box of 20. Ink, red, box of 10. Writing materials, display case, and teaching desk. £4, 5 shillings, 3D. Not sure what that one stands for. What we got here? Food card, acorn, collect 3 tokens, woodland card. Board game rules, foraging critters, game rules, game setup. Shuffle the food cards and place the stack face down in the center of the game board. Place the food tokens around the food cards on the board. Place the animals on the start tile. Players choose their animal by rolling the dice. The highest roller chooses first. Playing the game. Take turns to roll the dice and move your animal along the woodland path. The highest roller goes first. If you land on a food tile, pick up a food card. Your animal matches the card you can collect the tokens specified on the food card. If you land on a gray squirrel tile, it steals all of your food tokens. They must return to the board. The player who has the most food tokens in their nest at the end of the game is the winner. Woodland cards, rabbit, wood mouse, red squirrel. Field cards, red squirrel. Animal cards, hedgehog, mole. Meadow cards, rabbit, wood mouse, mole. We've got acorns, rabbit. Rabbits live in many habitats and burrows underground. They come above ground to graze in the morning and evening. Hedgehog. Hedgehogs are protected from predators by their coat of needles. They live in burrows in both field and woodland habitats. Gray squirrel. The North American gray squirrel is larger than the red and with smaller ears. It forages foods but can also digest some seeds straight away. Bet you get an achievement setting up the board game? Maybe. We'll take a look. I can't actually move these around. Critter card. Mole. Moles live underground and have poor vision. They find food and mates using their sense of smell and touch. Red squirrel. Red squirrels live in nests high up in the trees. They sometimes forage food back to the nest to keep for later. Wood mouse. Wood mice are very small and live in woodlands, but also many other habitats including fields, parks, meadows, and gardens. Those might be clues. The only thing I can think of is earlier we found a letter talking about how when gray squirrels got introduced to an environment, all the red squirrels disappeared. So maybe those other animal things will be relevant. How will weeds spread? Garden, weeds, and pests. Weeds can take over an area quite rapidly. Some weeds have adapted in order to spread their seeds as far away as possible. The plant itself does not have much control over this, but trusts nature to lend a helping hand. Wood avens and goosegrass have seeds with a hook designed to attach to the fur of passing animals. They're then carried and dropped up to several miles away. Dandelions have seeds with an attached feathery puff that allow them to simply be carried by the wind to a faraway location. Other plants, such as Lord and Lady's wrap their seeds in an attractive berry which birds consume and then later deposit as waste a great distance away. A final, more mysterious example is the seed of the ocelot. It is known to be picked up by critters who then take it back to their nest. As soon as the animal goes to sleep, the seed sprouts into bloom. It is not quite understood how the plant is able to detect when the creature is asleep. Picked up by critters that take it to their nest, so that would be... Oh, it'd be like the red squirrels, I bet. Orange booty has a nest to keep for later. Or a hedgehog in burrows? Burrows underground? Did these describe them as burrows or nests? They say burrows. Red squirrel specifically says nest, so I think I'm going to have to do something to get rid of gray squirrels so that red squirrels will come back. Animal heartbeats, guidelines for animal husbandry and rehabilitation, for all work with animals, domesticated and wild. London, F. Sharp & Company, Golden Lane. Animal heartbeat rates given in beats per minute. We've got cows, horses, sheep, goats, pigs, chickens, dogs, cats, rabbits, hedgehogs, mouse, rat, red squirrel, stoat, mole, and shrew. Oh, so I don't... Okay, so I probably just need to somehow simulate a heartbeat of what I'm assuming is a red squirrel. Let me start noting these down. So we've got animal heartbeats, weights and seeds, we've got the board game rules, we've got playing cards. Well, that was easy. So now we just need something like this to emulate a heartbeat. Oh, and look at this. There we go. Molder Cylinder Record, Talking Machine Record. Blossom, sung by the Valley Quartet. Duration 40 seconds, BPM 90. Okay, so what speed do we need? 120. So the squirrel needs to be asleep. Wildflower Waltz, sung by Thomas Williams. Duration 51 seconds, BPM 70. Meadows Bliss, sung by Trio de May. Duration 1 minute 1 second, BPM 120. I think this is our winner. Let's check these other ones just to be sure. Nocturne, sung by Otto Miller. 50. And Daisy Dreams, song by Bird Duet. Duration 40 seconds, 100 beats per minute. So yeah, I think we should be able to just take these seeds. Should be ready to go. Let's see. There's that other flower I haven't found a spot for yet. I'll come back to you. Slit. Water. Boop. And there we go. Alright, brew the ocelot. Dicentra transcendium. The ocelot seed is picked up by small animals such as the red squirrel, who then store it inside their nests. Once the animal falls asleep, the ocelot depends on the heartbeat vibrations to break open and bloom. Alright, we're basically done. We just have to find a spot for this bad boy. And I think this should be the last flower. This looks like a cozy spot for a flower. Can I read this? There we go. Kitchen notes. Hazel Patterson. Oh, we're up top where we were before. So the signaling equipment was like down in that tunnel, I think. If there isn't immediately a spot up here, I'm going to turn around and go back. Yeah, I'm not seeing a spot. And it seems like it just be in here. It just needs to be somewhere in the dark. And then just be signaled to. I did get the right thing, right? It's KA for attention. K is dash dot dash. A is dot dash. Dash dot dash dot dash. Nothing. And they're always in a little tray when you set them somewhere, so I'm just wondering. Where the tray might be. I was thinking maybe it was supposed to they're supposed to be for long distance signaling. So like, is there somewhere far away where there's like a Morse code receiver? I don't know that I've seen anything. Like the closest would be like the phonograph here. That's already taken up. It feels like it'd be weird to like place this and then go somewhere else to signal it to grow. And then just to not even see it growing. I guess maybe the catch would be that we get to see it signal back? Because it's bioluminescent? It's a seed log. And I feel like that gate just opened up to kind of complete the ability to explore. Like it just connects back to the rest of the game. This is not the right way. Gotta be missing something, right? What was that note up here? This is old, I'm pretty sure. That's about the gray squirrels. Oh, there's that handle that I found. I'm not sure what it's for. Let me investigate that a little bit. Just like the lawnmower hit something in a handle, or it hit the handle and then broke the lawnmower. And we found it, and I didn't see any use for it. I just set it down over here somewhere. I just gave a clue about will-o-wisps. Is anything broken? Not that I've found. I mean, aside from the lawnmower, but that's supposed to be broken. There's also that. I think that might just be the priest hole again. I think the handle's up here. Or maybe not. Where did I put it? Oh, that's the thank you card. Put on the gardening bench. Oh, over here. Yeah, there it is. Thank you. Looks like it has like a water drop on it. Let me see, can I like activate this? Oh, I bet I... Yeah, I have to... Oh, well, okay. Didn't look broken, but... And now I bet that's our quote-unquote cave for the mushrooms. Can I just like... Yeah. Frogger, find a way across the pond. And I bet I don't actually use the Morse code machine. I bet that might have just been telling me what the Morse code was so that I can code something else. Let's go... You know, I can just... I don't need to go all the way back there. Just make another batch right here. Fool's Emerald. Water you. Is this it? You just need to be in the dark, or do you need to be signaled to? How am I going to signal to you then? I guess I'll... I wonder if this is like in view of the Morse code machine. It's definitely the furthest you get away from your flower for a solution. I don't know, can we see it from there? Right. Transformation. Can I like take this? Nope, stop that. Can I close this and take it with me? Oh, I can. There we do. We got it now. Cali Raid, hey, TK455467113. How's it going? Welcome in. I think you popped in just in time to see the end of the game. I hope. I did not realize I could pick this thing up and carry it with me. Am I just bringing this in here? There we go. Fool's Emerald. Oh. Is it gonna start blinking? Sick. Rionia lucerna. The Fool's Emerald is a vine that contains luciferin, which allows it to create light. They grow in caves where they use the light to communicate with each other, very much like Morse code. Botanical researcher, complete every page in the herbarium. Returned? Lurked while you had dinner? Welcome back, Misa! Oh. Oh, it just says go to the gatehouse. We don't have a package. But I think... Oh, right, because the whole context was that we were supposed to complete the herbarium and then mail it to somebody for publication. So this is our end goal, to finally become published on our own as a botanist. I'm lost, but I'm just gonna run around. Just taking the scenic route through the manor, the orchard. There's the manor itself, lovely. That's the apology. Oh, Perserbarium. Right, all of our research. To Mayflower Publishing House, Bedford Square, London. That's probably it, yeah. Botany Manor, Game by Balloon Studios. Well, awesome. This game was great. It was delightful. Just some pretty simple, straightforward, satisfying puzzles. A couple that took me a little bit of fiddling to figure out, but other than that, they were all good. Like I said before, I think I was right in that in almost every case, the puzzles were like, they're just complex enough that you'd want to solve them, but like, if you really got stuck, most of them could have the solution brute forced, so yeah, just a very friendly, cozy little game. Killed about 3.5 hours. Like it. Really like this game. Good stuff. 0 replay value, but it's still really good. Definitely recommend if you didn't see the puzzles and want to do them yourself, or just if you want to do it anyways. Or if you just want to support the publisher, because I definitely going to be looking at what these guys have done and see if there's any other cool games like this. It's very one-stream-sized game. Yeah, I think I see somebody that I definitely want to raid. If they're still online. Let me just check. Yeah, alright. I never get to raid Rosaldia. She's one of my favorite streamers. She plays almost exclusively farming games. Super cozy streamer. Awesome person overall. Just make sure I'm spelling her stream name right. I'm not sure how long has she been streaming. 2.5 hours, so she probably won't be going much longer, but all the same, you guys go say hi. Thanks, Misa. I'll see you around. It's great to see you again. But everybody go say hi to Rosaldia and be kind and have fun. And oh, hold on, we got 1 year later. Oh no, cancel the raid. Cancel the raid. We still got stuff to do. What is this? 1 year later, he can't pull this on me. Green School of Botany ceremonial key. Sorry about that, folks. Certificate presented to Lady Arabella Green by the Women's Education Union on the occasion of her opening the Green School of Botany, 12th of April, 1891. Herbarium. Oh, this is our book. Several copies of it. Oh, we got an apple for the teacher, of course. School bell. Forgotten Flora, Lesson 1, Air Purifying Flowers, Windmillwort. That's the first flower we grew. Got Eliza, Jessica, Catherine, Ada, Mary, and Thomasina. Oh hey, here's our windmill flower. Letter from Sister. My dear Flora? I'm terribly sorry your herbarium didn't get picked up for publishing, though I'm most excited about the new plans to turn Botany Manor into a botanical academy. I look forward to visiting the school and meeting the talented students you've taken under your wing. Let's hope they carry on our fight. Lots of love, Elizabeth. P.S. Arabella, I hope you don't mind me still calling you by your childhood pet name. Oh, that's why it's Flora. Gotcha. Forgotten Flora. A Herbarium by Arabella Green. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be doing something. Poke around. I can't go upstairs. Can't go out. Is there, Oh, I bet I just put it on the lectern. There we go. The end. Reach the end of the game. Okay, I guess I should have figured I'd get an achievement. The end. It pulled a fast one on me. All right, there's no the end part 2, right? Okay, good. All right, now we'll raid Lazaldia. Lazaldia. Okay. Like I said before, everybody have a great evening. Enjoy your time with Rosaldia's stream. Be kind, have fun, and I will see you all later. Bye-bye.